Oh, that's genius.
We all have the plague now.
Dirty fuck.
Oh, okay. G'day, mate. Fucking bloody oath, mate. I'm fucking here, Madbird, mate, and I'm here with I'm flat out like a bloody lizard drinking over here, mate, because I'm on the fucking Saving Podcast Community fucking Progress with 4 other fucking cunts, mate. I'm here with Hallward.
Morning, cunts.
I'm here with fucking Aaron.
Hello.
I'm here with Mitchell. And I'm here with fucking Luna.
So confused.
Hi.
Oh, she didn't do it.
Fucking one chance to do the voice.
Nah, she's
And you
not good.
didn't do it.
Best voice.
What?
So how are we this morning, gents and lady?
I don't even count as a lady. I'm scum. Casual scum.
Yeah, we're all
I'll be a lady.
Usually how
Especially Howard.
It's easy
But
to just get
especially Liam.
In your friend group, is Hallward the friend that everyone makes fun of?
No, that'd be me.
I think that's everyone, because we all
That's
hate each
true,
other mutually.
Yeah,
Our friend group is sort of
we're equally hated.
Yeah,
you know.
our friend group
Us.
is sort of based around mutual abuse.
Yeah,
A sense of loathing permeates the group
Think-
of like
think like the
folly.
same-
so much dancing.
Think like the Saving Progress group, except condensed
Lots
and
of
like
dancing.
know each other in real life.
IRL, my friend.
IRL.
Thanks, I
IRL.
needed the
gets
shorthand
frightening.
or else my teenage girl brain couldn't understand it.
I thought
Yep.
so.
Lol.
Lol,
I can
OMG.
use words.
he's very
No,
considerate
I
of
got,
that.
I got phlegm all up my throat.
Well,
Mm.
spit it out.
Are you
son.
sure it's phlegm?
Up your throat, oh my.
No, it's Howard's jizz.
Hey, I
I
didn't
thought
look
it
at
was
me.
yours. I thought you were recycling
I
again.
didn't do anything.
No. My spaghetti cock is over in your hair at the moment.
Did your voice just
Did you
break?
think of that? Yes, it is a little bit. It is over in your hair at the moment.
Madbird went through puberty?
I'm going through puberty constantly. I'm in a
Does
constant
that mean you're
state
going
of...
to keep growing?
Like, just, like,
One day
over
you'll
and over
eventually be
again,
able
it
to
just
grow
never
some
ends.
sort of facial hair.
I can
It's
grow
not just
facial
neck
hair.
beard. It's so neck beard.
It is so neck beard, yeah. It doesn't grow
very
anywhere
neck beard.
on the front of my face. It all grows underneath my neck.
So then it's
It's
body hair.
No, it's a neck beard. It's the worst
neck
kind
beard.
of beard associated thing.
yeah.
It's not my fault that
It's like
it
the
doesn't
easiest
grow
bit to
anywhere
grow,
else.
It's
At least
totally your fault.
Alistair's head doesn't
This
grow
is.
at all. Apparently, he still has to shave once every couple of months.
To keep that smoothly skills.
Yeah, he's just like the
God.
epitome of babyface.
He's obviously doing the namesake wrong.
Well, he isn't Alistair. He's Alistair.
He's an imposter.
I just love that
That's
every now and then you two
That
will meet
single
in
letter
my
means
Facebook
everything.
comments, and you'll
It's
just
the most
like have a
amazing
little,
shit.
you just have a little argument about whose name is spelt correctly. I'm just like, it's good to see you kids are getting along. Anyway, Mitchell, what have you been playing
Yes.
recently over the last couple of weeks?
Last couple of weeks would be, out of new
How
games,
have you
just
been
Bioshock
playing that?
Infinite. Playing older ones would be
Tell
Terra
us
and
about
League
them.
of Legends.
Fuck.
Well, they're
Oh,
games.
are you guys all LOL
see.
players?
No.
Yes. Yeah.
All those three. I was
Are
Yeah,
you
saying
all
this.
think
George
Those
out of
three
us
all
three,
are.
players?
I've
Am I
played the
all
most.
alone?
I
Yes.
have it. I just haven't installed it because
Oh yeah, I
You
have.
tried
I have
Dota
it as
too.
well. I just don't play
I
it
think at this stage everyone actually has it.
because they printed.
Well, it's
It
free to
isn't
play,
free to
so
play,
it's pretty easy to get.
It isn't. It's just that everyone gets beta keys because
Oh, it's
But everyone gets keys
Premium.
because it was supposed to be free to play, and so they printed more keys than there are people in the entire world.
yeah.
yeah. I don't know how I got
Yeah,
my copy of
I
it.
just-
Someone
I think
probably
I got
sent
it
you
from-
half a dozen copies of the key.
I think I got it from Ryan's girlfriend.
I think I got it from one of the guys who used to
Well,
get
Well,
it.
I'm all alone because I don't have one.
Oh, I'll
How
send you.
many
I don't
keys
have
do you
one.
want? We can provide you anywhere between like 10 and 14,000, I guess.
But you
I'm
don't
my
play.
Dota
You don't,
buddy. I
you're
love
not
Dota.
interested in Dota, Aaron. You're a League of Legends bag.
Yeah, but
Once you start one, it's
I
not worth
find
changing.
LOL a lot more because you don't have to deny creeps, and it's a lot easier to come back from a gank or a kill, but like in Dota, you have to use a lot of coordination and teamwork. At least that's what I found, and I've
Oh,
only played like
God.
3 games of LoL, so...
You have to
Compared
trust
to
on
your
randoms
1400
even more.
Wait, how many
Jesus
hours
Christ.
do you have in Dota 2? Isn't it like 400 or something?
Yeah, and then add on
Jesus
to
Christ.
like how much media I've consumed of Dota 2, it's pretty sad.
So,
I haven't
in your
got-
completely unbiased opinion, comparing Dota 2 to
No,
LoL,
I looked
which
up
you said you
online the
played
difference
3
be-
games...
So about
Yeah.
400
hours
hours
to
of
3
unbiased
hours.
opinion.
No,
Kind
but
of
I've
balance.
looked it up, and other people agree that, I mean, it's a completely different type of MOBA.
400 hours, fucking hell.
The best comparison I could say is there was an article on Rock Paper Shotgun. There was some girl who was comparing all the different ones together, like Dota, LoL, Honnen, etc. And she just said the one you pick is the one the other people are going to be playing with is going to do. Like it doesn't matter on
that's
which
a
one
really
it
good
is.
point.
Just pick one
But
and group
I
up.
played Fiddlesticks, and then I played Annie, the one with the giant teddy bear.
Tibbers.
Yeah.
Tibbles!
Tibbers,
Yeah,
you fucking
both are
Tibbers.
easy.
Oh.
I really liked
Casual
Fiddlesticks because he
Don't
looked
give a
really
shit.
cool, and I liked his bio, and then I liked Annie because she...
That's why you get surprise party fiddlesticks.
The one thing with
Just
LoL,
start throwing happiness
LoL,
around.
you do need to
killing
dedicate
everyone.
more time to actually playing or paying for stuff to actually get all the characters you want.
Yeah, try and just use the free weak characters as free
yeah,
painful, really.
I mean, well, they
you
usually
can get
in the
away with it, but it gets
rotations,
pretty
they've
boring
got,
if you play a lot
you
in
know,
1 week.
the same sort of. There'll be like a ranged AD carry type character, and
Oh yeah, they give out the
Yeah.
same, like, a good spread of
which means
characters
there's
to try.
always something to play.
Just the last like 5 minutes of this call has just been like shh in my ears.
Well, we're still...
Well, it's good.
I
That's
have
pretty
one
good.
more
It's
thing to
It's a good
add.
start.
WoW also has a lot more active abilities. Like Brownie, as our audience, quotation marks,
Yeah,
knows.
Sarge.
Yes.
Sarge, yeah.
He pointed it out to me, and I didn't even realize it, but in Dota, a lot of heroes have a lot of passive abilities,
Yeah, I
and so
noticed
the
that.
leveling up is a lot different, and I don't know, I would really like to play LoL and get a really good comparison, but, I mean, I haven't been playing Dota in so long, and I don't know,
Really?
I might be
You-
able
you
to
s-
play in, like, 2 weeks, so...
Did you
Oh.
start playing Dota back in Warcraft 3 days?
I've
'Cause-
only played Dota 2. I haven't played the first Dota.
Defense of the Ancients.
Yeah.
I remember back when it was in like version Dota like .3
Oh,
or something.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 16 compared to your 22.
Well, even I remember that.
What?
I
No.
never knew about Dota. I just always played the Warcraft 3 campaign.
I love tower defense games.
I never
and-
played any multiplayer
Yeah, that
things
too.
ever.
Yeah, I always did a
I
tower
heard that as
defense
Tau
version
defense.
of Dota.
tower
No idea
defense.
what.
There were
Yeah,
like
I may
there
have
was
been reading the
Warcraft
before.
3, just all the fucking modded games for it was amazing.
Mm.
And now there's never
There
going
was
to be
quite
a
a few,
Warcraft
yeah.
4. Because
Probably
fuck
not.
Blizzard.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
Hey.
that's probably what's going to happen with Elder Scrolls Online. They won't go back to making
No,
single
because
player
that one's
They
set like
can.
thousands of years before any of
might
the other
do.
games.
Yeah, they gave
That's
themselves
the only
enough.
really way they could do
Yeah,
a
true
Warcraft
enough.
4 is if they set it really long after or really long before.
Yeah, because there's a nondescript period of time for WoW.
Yeah, because WoW, otherwise it's going to fuck with WoW and
Mhm.
everyone will get pissed off.
Go continuity.
Did any of you guys play WoW?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Little bit.
I played for like 6 months
What,
at a
what, what?
time, and I don't know how many accounts I had.
I
Because
played for like a week or two, I think.
I played
I
2
got one
days of
character to
WoW.
level
That's all
40.
I could handle.
Jesus.
I don't
That's
think
better
I
than I
can
did.
handle it because I'm a really big completionist and I love just like collecting
You're
things.
never gonna complete anything in WoW.
Yeah,
Well,
so
if you started playing now, you actually couldn't because you wouldn't be able to get all the achievements because you haven't been playing the entire time.
I
Oh,
know.
Yeah, because they got rid of a
No.
lot of like original
they're
zones, didn't
Time
they?
restricted
Well,
ones.
no, not well.
Mm.
They changed some of them, But there are time-based,
Just achievements and
like,
stuff.
Oh,
like that.
there
you've
are
been
achievements
playing
for this.
since this year, sort of
Yeah.
achievement.
Or
Which-
like Christmas 08 achievements
Mhm.
and stuff, yeah.
All the events and shit, yeah.
I really derailed the conversation, and I'm sorry.
Mitchell,
That's
what
alright.
else have you been playing?
There are
Well,
rails
there
to this
probably won't
conversation.
be.
Mitch, you said that you got bored of Bioshock Infinite. Why was that?
I was playing on hard and I just got sick of going up against George Washington's and just constantly
Do they smack your
Possessing
shit
them to
about
keep
or
them off
something? I've heard about these things.
well, they shoot at you and
They've
then run
got big
towards you
Gatling
and then try and
guns.
smack your head
Well,
into
shoot
the
them
wall.
back. Don't be like a pussy.
You guys
Pretty
know how
much.
they're like, oh, they're weak, you know, and their gears behind them. I can never get behind them.
Casual.
You
I
shoot
know
them
that's
with your
why you
light.
why you
possess
possess
them, but
them.
even
Shoot them
if
with
I
your
possess
lightning.
them,
Yeah, you zap them and then they disable
Zap
for a
them and
couple
then
of
they
seconds.
just sort of standing going.
well, I
And they
haven't had
lean
my
over.
shock jockey for that long, so. Also,
See, when you
can
say it
we-
like that, it
Shock
sounds like a
jockey.
bit of a vibrator. I haven't had my shock jockey for so long.
Oh my.
Great, that was
Yeah.
totally
He's
my
like-
intention. Thanks,
His
but
name is
also,
Reginald.
can we not have Bioshock Infinite spoilers?
Oh my.
We're not gonna.
Please.
Well, Mitch isn't even as far in as you.
Okay,
Me and
good.
Howard have finished it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
No one
finish it.
say
at some
Spoilers:
stage.
you play as Booker in the womb.
That's it. I'm never playing it again. How much have I played of it?
Oh, so you're probably like
5 hours. Oh, that's not much.
halfway through it, almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
Yeah, I
about
suppose
10
10
hours
hours
out
is
of
probably
it.
the
I think.
average for a game. Well,
Hang
no,
on,
6
where's
hours is
my-
about average.
First-person shooters.
That's right, you categorize all your games. So
11
what else have
hours.
you been playing, Mitchell-san?
Outside of those
Yeah,
two
that's a
is
game.
Terror.
You still play that, huh?
Yeah. A little bit Terror.
Are we playing Terror? Are we
Yeah,
playing Terror tonight?
MMO
It's
that
like,
came
oh
out.
no,
a
we're
year
not.
ago.
Fuck you. Oh, you again, huh?
What, I might get
Yeah, I was
killed
bad
for
with the
this,
chat.
but what's Terra?
Why
Because
would
she
you
doesn't-
get killed for it?
That's a good point.
I'm
Mitch,
the only person here who
I deal
plays
with
it. Not many
Madbird.
people do.
He's always, oh, effing young people. God,
Oh
you
yeah,
don't know
that's true.
this?
Yeah.
Fucking young people. Well, to be
Yes,
fair, Terror is a young people game.
Well,
But yes, explain Terror.
But yeah, it
Okay.
came out last year. Yeah, it was a Korean MMO that got picked up by En Masse Entertainment. I think that's the only thing they do. But yeah,
That's
third
the one
person
with the
sort of
cute
hack and
little
slash
bear, like cat things, isn't it?
MMO. The Popori, the little fat furry dudes, and the Ellens. Which
Oh,
are
that's
just
right. I forgot
lollies.
it has lollies.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the
Yeah,
game.
it's a
I've
bit
been
weird.
thinking of there's something else entirely.
I just remember the only thing I know about it is when Total Biscuit did his video of it, and he had like a badger for his thing.
Nice.
Yeah, he would have had the Popori. Yeah.
There's like a Badger Teemo is best Teemo, and if you look at this pie chart, it'll prove that Badger Teemo is best Teemo, and it's just the entire thing is like Badger Teemo.
Ah, poor Badger
Huh?
Timo.
Yeah,
Can't get him
and
anymore.
you can't get a few.
No, he's a locked.
Oh,
You
really?
can't get Emerald
They stopped
Tarek
selling
anymore, damn it. I've got to make do with my pink Ugg boots.
Why would they stop selling skins?
Oh, you got the
Yeah,
pink
that's,
Tarek.
that's the
Oh
only
my
one
God.
I use.
Why would they
That
stop
suits you
selling
perfectly.
skins? That seems retarded.
Because they're shitty root colours
Limited
and
time
shit.
offers.
Because it's they put them away and then
Oh,
they bring them
okay.
back on
on
certain
a
sales.
side note, I'm so gullible that
the old cheeky
Madbird
cheeky.
convinced me that males in Australia wore Ugg boots.
We do. Mitch wears Ugg
Uh,
boots.
Yeah, I've got Ugg boots. I've got
certain
Ugg boots on
class
right
of
now.
people
We wear them.
wear
They're
them.
like slippers. We wear them around the
it's
house.
not
We
like the
don't-
majority of people wear Ugg boots, though.
Only
A
the
lot of people
dirty
do.
ones.
I mean, a majority of teenage girls wear them
Girls and
outside,
bogans
but
wear them
sensible people just wear
outside,
them
and
inside.
other people just wear them like around the house as slippers.
Normal people wear moccasins, which are, you know, actually
No,
slippers.
not normal people don't
No one
wear
wears
moccasins.
moccasins
you
except
hot
old
fuck.
people.
I'm wearing
Yeah,
moccasins
let's
right
talk about
now.
moccasins.
Hey,
Hell
I
I
yeah.
don't
think
know what that is.
I'm around. I
That's
just
such a
walk
hipster
around
Howard.
in my loafers.
they're not loafers. They're similar to loafers.
Let me just go to the dead.
No
Yeah.
problem.
Height,
Oh.
Mind the moose head mounted on the wall there.
Is there the point where you need different shoes for different parts of your house? Like your sitting loafers, your kitchen loafers?
You've got Every single like doorway has a little alcove where there's the loafers for the following room.
I don't think I go in this room. Don't have the right
Bathroom waiters.
You've got waiters.
So we're gonna get to the bathroom.
If I
Yeah,
ever build a
bathroom.
house, I am building alcoves for special shoes for every
Alcoves for
room.
special room specific shoes.
See,
It would
where
make-
I live,
It's
12-year-old
gonna be a glorious
girls wear Uggs with skinny jeans,
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
designer
America stole
shirts,
them.
really bad makeup,
Yeah,
and
bogan
straightened
whores.
hair. So
Bogans.
when he told me
Yeah,
like
bogan
males
whores.
wear Uggs, my mind was just shattered.
Because you wear Uggs.
I don't wear Uggs. I've never owned a pair. I wear flip
They're
flops
amazing.
that are like Old Navy 2-for-1. 'cause
Get
I'm
Ugg
swag.
boots and you won't regret it. Yeah, don't go.
Unless
Then
you
you'll
go outside,
instantly
then you
regret
will.
everything in your life up to that point. Yeah.
And you just commit to it. You just drink bleach.
I have slippers, but they're animal
It has-
slippers.
it's an
They're
amazing power. The Ugg
Huskies,
boots.
wolves. So I
Oh,
walk
dear.
around. Yes.
In husky wolf slippers.
I'm a girl, of course I am.
God, you're pansy.
I also
Okay,
have,
Aaron.
Nope.
Nope.
SpongeBob.
Slippers.
No, I have SpongeBob,
SpongeBob's
pink shorts. And I have a
And some
little kitty.
Squidward.
Are they square?
Oh god.
No, they're short.
No, Aaron, don't go down this road of inquiry. It's safer for all.
About SpongeBob.
About what her pants.
We'll get
are like.
arrested if we go.
Oh god.
I was talking about, like pajama shorts, but...
That's what I thought. Yeah, okay, so I'm not being creepy. Good.
Oh,
Thing-
Jesus, Howard.
Okay, Aaron.
What are you,
You're
what are you
my
trying to get us
buddy.
arrested?
Aaron is totally in there.
just a lot. Silence.
No, it's
Don't worry about it. Luna's trustworthy. She's not gonna call the cops.
cool.
Yeah, she would have done it a long time
Yeah.
ago,
Oh, God,
multiple
yes.
times on YouTube.
But they're my buddies, too. And I think, Mitch, you're a giant grizzly bear.
No, Mitch, she thinks you're
Yeah.
a bear. You know, a hairy, gay, fat man.
Nah, it's gay, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, I thought you were saying
Yeah,
like,
I
go
was
around
more
mauling
like
people.
the mauling people
that'd be
and
a-
being
ah,
awesome
okay,
with
buddy.
nature. But, I mean, if you're a
No.
giant, fat, gay man, that's awesome too.
Giant, fat, hairy, gay man.
He's
I'm
giant.
sorry.
He isn't really fat. And he is
Some
a
other
gay
giant.
man.
Oh dear, I love the image of Mitchell like skulking
man.
around people's garage, and when they come out, he just kind of goes yeah and runs away and all.
Just knocks over their bins, just like,
Just knocks over their bins as he goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I ever get
After we play mini golf.
Well, you should hang out with me more often, then you'll get drunk.
with our homemade
With our what?
moonshine.
That's like
Moonshine.
I heard
Yeah, that's what I
moonshine,
heard.
and I was like, what?
Moonshine.
homemade moonshine.
Stupid name.
Oh, moonshine.
Moonshine is obviously the princess of the moon that is in the latest.
Brush? Oh, brush.
Brush.
You guys are sounding
Aaron.
like Bond villains or
Aaron, what
Ubisoft
have-
executives.
Aaron, what have
What?
you been
What?
playing?
Bond
What have you been
villains,
playing recently?
I've been playing Human Revolutions finally.
Yay! What have
And
you
been playing it
thinking
wrong
about?
apparently.
Tell us how
Well,
you've been
you're playing
playing
it the
Human
Aaron way.
Revolutions.
Well, I've invented mini games like fire extinguisher golf, explosive barrel bowling.
Please
That was
explain
fun.
these games to us.
Well, fire extinguisher golf, you just kind of shoot them and they go flying, and you gotta try and get them through alleyways. Explosive barrel bowling is just throwing barrels around and hoping they don't explode. And I don't know, I'll like try and do something, reload when I've done it successfully, and do it a different way. And I'm ages away from the end, and I've played 35 hours of it.
That's probably a good way to do it, actually.
Well, just do it all in one
Oh,
go.
man.
Like
Probably-
to
it's
go
probably
through,
more
to go
interesting
through
that
something
way.
and then like revert to save and do it a different way.
Yeah, but it makes the game really padded. They should have thought about that.
Well, yeah, most people don't do that.
Well, they should have known that I would do that. And they go, dang, that Aaron, he's gonna just screw this up horribly.
Bows.
Miles.
He's gonna be a crazy person.
I did
Wow.
that in
Boxes are on
Hitman
fire.
Blood Money, and I did that in Arkham, where
I
I
could
just
see
like
that happening in
reloaded
that
saves
Blood
and
Money.
everything.
Ugh. Ugh.
Well, that's what you do in Hitman. Like you just go, all right, I've done that
And just
silent
murder
assassin. I gotta go
everybody,
back
yeah.
and massacre everyone
Yeah,
with
that's
a
the
shotgun.
point of the
shit.
game. But you made,
Or
but
just garrote
it's cool that
everyone.
you made it that way, and you found like mini games and stuff. That's
Because yeah, the
creative.
idea is that there's different ways to do stuff for subsequent playthroughs, but no one ever gets through a second playthrough of Deus Ex. So
No.
Yeah.
by doing it
I didn't even
all at
get through
once,
the
you're
first one.
by doing it all at once, you're avoiding that problem.
Also, I have cow piss soda here, which I just opened.
I'm sorry.
Ah,
Cow
Did you-
piss is in CALPIS, not like cow urination. I got it from a $2.80 store.
That's
It was
that's
$3.
not a good store.
Wait, you got it from a $2.80 store,
Yeah.
and it was
Yeah.
$3.
It was $3, yeah.
That's a
what
fucking
the hell is a
ripoff.
$2.80 store? Is that like a
It's
$2
called
shop
Kawaii
but with
$2.80
inflation?
or something.
With GST.
You guys have $2 stores. We have dollar stores and
Yeah.
99-cent stores.
We just have cheapest chips.
Yeah, we got
That's close
cheapest
enough.
shit.
And the
Cheapest
reject
chips.
shop and all of the little Chinese
Ned's. Is
run
Ned still a
$2.
thing?
God.
Oh, maybe?
I
That
don't
sounds
know,
like an
that's
Adelaide
old
thing.
school, yeah.
It probably is. Did you have Franklin's, Howard?
Yeah, until they got bought out by everyone.
And yeah.
I remember seeing a Franklin's in Sydney like a year or two ago. I was amazed. It,
They-
remind- it
did
they
reminded
have
me
no
of the
frills?
good times.
What
This
is
might be
Franklin's?
do, I don't even know.
A supermarket.
It was a supermarket. A really like sort of poor, shitty supermarket.
Yeah, it
Well,
was
they
like
those
it
are
was
the best
the
ones.
poorest version of everyone.
And
That's fine.
their no brand stuff with no frills.
It was just white and black. I'm pretty sure. It's just
Just white,
Yeah.
black cans, yeah. with with beans written on it.
Uh,
I love
Good
beans.
Other than that, Howard, Aaron, I assume you've been playing LOL and StarCraft 2.
Yeah, because I finally started playing Heart of the Swarm.
yeah, what do you
And-
think of it?
go
It's
Tyranids.
pretty fun.
As
It's
in,
fun to watch.
is it single
Fuck.
player or is it new multiplayer stuff?
There's a new single player. And there's
Yeah,
new
but
multiplayer.
do you actually play the single player?
No. I tried playing the Wings of Liberty single player, and the dialogue was so cheesy I had to stop.
Oh yeah, it was. I played
It's
the demo
Blizzard.
of it and it was amazing.
The dialogue for Heart of the Swarm isn't too bad. I mean, it's a little cheesy, but it's actually pretty decent. And I would suggest it. I mean, if you like Kerrigan. I love Kerrigan, but
Everyone
I don't know.
loves her, but they
I don't
just
even know what Kerrigan is.
It's the
She's-
bitch
she's-
who's the heart of the swarm.
Oh right,
she's the
Tyranid chick.
queen.
yeah,
That one.
she's the
Tyranids.
queen that you would sort of
She's
kind
not
of
the
have,
Tyranids.
but you
Like
wouldn't.
that trailer is just pure Tyranid and Space Marines, but just like
Zergar
Yes,
Tyranids,
but
yeah.
we don't
Chinese versions.
acknowledge that.
well, I'm not a StarCraft player, so I don't care.
Oh,
Oh, dear.
fuck. Did you pause it or stop it?
Oh, did it just like crash?
Should we
Thing.
stop?
No.
No, he'll come back.
Can you close Audacity and open it
Save?
again?
Can you save that?
No, it should be able to recover lost audio.
Should.
It's pretty good at that. Export, yes.
Export.
Dupe, save, and export.
People who are listening to this are fucking thrilled out of their minds.
Oh
at the
yeah, I
moment.
know, right?
Well, I'm sure Brownie will just cut it.
No.
No.
Phenomena.
No cutting.
No editor,
Banana.
this is raw.
What is that thing called?
No editing.
What is what thing called?
That.
Did editor.
Manamana.
Yeah.
No.
It's called Manamana.
Yeah.
So that's what I've
It's
been
30
looking for
punch-
like 3 years.
It lasts for hours and hours and hours.
I thought that was on the Muppets.
It
I'm
was.
recording again.
Probably was. On the
It
Muppet.
was, but it was
Okay,
apparently
we're back.
used.
Okay.
Okay, Aaron is recording again.
Here's one, bro.
Congratulations.
But apparently Manamana was used in porn.
In
because-
Italian
Yeah.
porn in the 70s.
Now I'm gonna look
Some-
it up.
I gotta
It
get.
was-
I gotta get me some of
Manamana.
that.
Was it Mr. Dean, Aaron? It was
What?
it was that music teacher who left. The tall thin guy. Was that Mr.
Tall,
Dean?
thin music teacher. Was he a pedo?
No.
That's a
What-
yes.
Wait, where are we talking about here?
He's a music
Pat.
teacher. Of course, he was a pedo.
Pretty much.
The music teacher who's a pedo.
Yeah.
Like, all of them?
No, not Mr. John. Was Mr. Dean a person?
Why are you using their names?
Mr. Dean does not sound like a person.
He
Sounds
doesn't.
like a
Anyway, he's the one
character
that
on
told. Like,
Seinfeld.
I was just going like Mana, and he's just like, "Oh, didn't you know that song was used in porn originally?" And I just sort of looked at him, and he walked away.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I know who you mean. He was like the Sapphire, the house leader.
Yeah,
Thing,
he was the
know,
cool
Mr.
music
Mead,
teacher
I
because
think.
all the other ones
Yeah,
sucked.
that's Peter right there.
But
So Aaron,
yes,
what stuff is what like? Can people who only have StarCraft 2 play with people who have Heart of the Swarm, or is it like, or is it intermeshed?
you have to have Heart of the Swarm to play.
Heart of the Swarm people.
Mhm.
Now, I don't think many people would play Wings of Liberty. There's not much point.
Well, like, what is Heart of the Swarm added to like multiplayer? Is it just
new units
Yeah.
and just changes really?
Okay.
And I think,
Standard boring stuff.
I don't know. I just recently started getting. I think I would like StarCraft, but I don't know. But I like Kerrigan,
Yeah.
so I watched the Heart of the Swarm single player
Why does everyone like
Okay.
her? I'm confused.
because she's awesome, and
Yeah,
She's
people
pretty
and
cool
she,
looking.
she's
Have you
the
actually
fine
played,
line
like,
between would you
StarCraft?
bang her and would you not bang her.
yes.
So
but-
it's
She's an alien lady who'd probably eat you.
No,
Yeah,
she was
but-
originally a ghost.
You'd still bang her, Mitch. Don't
She
lie.
wasn't a ghost.
I'm not saying I
Yes,
wouldn't.
she was.
I'd bang a table.
Just right now, right here, take off my clothes.
Fuck it, I'll prove it.
Well, we just hear
Oh
we
god,
just hear
I've got
banging
bits
in
of
the
table in my
background.
dick.
Yeah, Luna, did you not
There
ever
he
play
goes.
original StarCraft?
no, I've never played StarCraft in my
See,
life.
that's why I don't know that Kerrigan was originally a ghost in StarCraft.
I played original StarCraft once and it was shit, so I stopped.
I've never played original StarCraft.
Blasphemy, possibly. I don't know.
I
StarCraft
really
2
like
just
the Zergs though. I think they're really
Tyranids.
adorable.
you'd like
Tyranids.
you'd like 40k then, yeah.
Yeah.
They're based off Tyranids, aren't they, or is it vice versa?
They more or less are Tyranids, yes.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah,
40k
Tyranids
came back in, what, like the 80s or 70s or something, didn't it?
Yeah, but
Um,
Tyranids came in like early
There was
90s, I
a
think.
few years before.
Yeah.
Because Tyranids were the
StarCraft.
first big campaign-y thing, weren't
Either way, they're pretty
yeah,
much the same
with,
thing.
Space Hulk and shit.
they? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Space Hulk. Oh,
And
God, I
then there was
remember
Eye
that
of Terror
PlayStation
and
game.
shit.
Well, StarCraft came out in '99.
Okay,
So I
that's
was
definitely
3.
after Tyranids.
Oh god, I was,
Jesus
You were
Christ.
3? Fucking hell.
I was 8.
I was
Ugh.
10.
Ugh.
Get on my
okay.
level,
I
bitches.
guess I was
Oh,
7
yeah,
then.
it's just a 1 year ahead.
And Mitch is 1 year behind.
I'm the same as you, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you are, but you're like in May or something.
April. I'm in, like, less than 10 days.
Damn,
have a
happy birthday?
birthday
for then, boy.
Yay!
On Facebook, just on Aaron's birthday status, just how just birthday!
Yeah, that made
And
me
then I
laugh
just,
so much.
I was just at work, I'm just like, hey, I never liked that, so I went and liked it like 6 months after the fact.
No one.
And Aaron's just like, hey Liam, not like you're late to the party or anything.
Wasn't Hallward's birthday notice on yours just like, congratulations on not dying for a year, you fuck?
No, he was like, I have no daughter, also it's your birthday.
Oh,
We're a close
Well,
family.
yes, the
We are.
birthday messages are rather special.
Yeah.
I think
They're all
I told
very
one of my
insulting.
friends Happy Liberation from the Womb Day.
Happy escape from the womb.
Yeah, that's another good one. It would be good
That's
for
the same
Binding of
thing.
Isaac friends.
If you have friends only because of Binding of Isaac, they're not really friends, are they?
That's that's a weird relationship.
They're just
right
using you for your item knowledge, Luna.
I'm actually, I kind of know the items well. I know the
I
items
just have-
better in like Dota, but
Every time I play Binding of Isaac, I just need to have the
The
wiki
wiki
open.
yeah.
Also, I went to
No, I
say
wanna play
Binding
that
of
game.
Isaac.
there. Boindy,
Binding
Isaac,
of
mate.
Isaac, mate.
The Binding of
Oi.
Isaac.
Oh, crikey.
Here, hip hop and a kangaroo.
what
Go back and
role
stab a
characters
dude.
do you guys play and like what roles? do
Why
you
are we
guys
going
play?
back to LOL?
Because I'm interested in it.
I played with
'Cause LOL is
Fortune because that was the
amazing,
only
thank you,
character
sir.
that I like
LOL is good
knew how to
times.
play.
LOL is the
It can be
biggest
good
esports
times.
in the world, or have you know? I shake my finger.
It's shit.
Why are you shaking? Stop shaking your finger, Aaron.
Can we
No,
go
I
back to
was shaking
StarCraft
all
for
I
a
want.
You
second?
cause tragedies when you do that.
No, I
I don't
don't.
like-
Don't forget
I
about the
may
children.
accidentally pick noses, but they
I
should have
don't
been
play-
in the way my finger waving.
Go the full Jabba the Hutt!
Yeah, you put your finger in my mouth once maliciously
Well, I didn't
at a
expect
stoplight while I was
you
driving.
I wasn't expecting you to like thrust your mouth forwards,
Yeah,
thus
but you're
enveloping
you
my
were
hand.
Thrusting stuff into
Okay,
my mouth,
okay, this
and
is a
you
bit-
did it way too hard.
And I went the full jabber. Jabber the
Far too
heart.
much thrusting while driving.
It actually sounds pretty gay, and you know we're not talking about anything sexual, but it's pretty gay because he was giving me a lollipop.
Yep. And then you hiked your chair so close to your wheel that you couldn't reach the
Nearly
pedals, and
crashed.
we rolled into an intersection.
Fucking hell.
And then there was
yeah.
a time you bought a spatula that wasn't a spatula, it was a pair of tongs.
Oh yeah, you
And
bought
you dropped it on the road and
Well, we
had to
just
go
walked
back
into-
for it.
just went into like this like kitchen utensils store. I don't fucking know, and like you just grab a spatula off the wall,
Homeless.
walk up to the counter, and the lady's just like, "Hello." You're just like, "Hello,"
Yeah.
and then you just like hold the spatula out.
I won't
It
do
was
that.
a pair of tongs in the pink. They
And
were
I was
pretty.
just desperately like shaking next to you, trying not to piss myself laughing.
Aaron's a
Oh, thank
special
you.
That's
boy.
quite literal as well. You probably would piss yourself.
Probably.
Okay, I
Pretty
love
close,
the
yeah.
adventures of Madbird and Friends. Very much.
Yeah. Well, me
Oh,
and
that's not one
Aaron
of
are
our
the ones
retard
that have
cruises.
retard cruises. Yeah.
Well, we haven't had a retard cruise for a while.
We haven't. Well,
What
I think we're saving up for Melbourne, which is going to be the biggest retard
Oh,
cruise.
that will be redonkulous. Mitchell
and
will
Mitch is just going to be
basically have
sitting
kill
there
himself.
crying the entire time.
I'll be the
Oh,
I'll
man.
like have a camera and I'll record it for the world to see.
Yes.
Do it.
We just have a webcam on the dashboard streaming it constantly.
Like my
Jordan.
parents would disown me and cast me off to the shipyards.
They just leave you there, and like you don't know how to get back.
Well, I don't know. Port Adelaide's
Like that
a long
episode
way
of
away,
the-
man.
Like that episode of Seinfeld when he's driving Kramer to the doctors or whatever, and he's just
Yes,
like
that
hanging out.
episode
He's
is
just
good.
hanging out the window, going, "Where we going? Where we going?" He's like, "You're you're a bad neighbor."
Don't reference Seinfeld. No one watches that.
No.
do.
I need to watch it
watched
again.
Seinfeld. But what LOL characters do you guys
Oh
play?
Jesus! I
and what
thought we'd
role do you
have
play?
voted this.
Mitchell.
Well,
I don't know
I've
either.
been playing it for long enough that I can do what I need to do. Like-
I can do whatever.
I've been playing it for about 2 years now, so
Mm.
So you probably have more hours in LOL than I have in Dota.
No.
No.
I don't know.
No.
I would have a worrying amount, but thankfully it doesn't tell me.
It doesn't tell you so that you don't have to kill
It,
yourself.
it has the
better.
good grace to keep that a secret, even from you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even
Um,
just like trying to assume it's probably at least 200 hours, but probably more.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
But that game's such a time sink. The games go for a while. And...
Well, yeah, but
Yeah, I mean,
MOBAs do.
MOBAs all go for like 45 minutes to an hour for...
if it's a quick game, it's about half an hour.
Yeah, quick. Well, a really quick game is 20 minutes if they end up surrendering, but they usually
Oh,
end
if
up
they
with, like,
surrender
40
or you
minutes.
just steamroll them something fierce, yeah.
Oh, we
Yeah.
had a game end before
That's
20
cool.
minutes once, Mitch. That was brutal.
Only 20. I've had many of
I-
those games.
Oh, really? Oh, God, I'm glad we've only had one.
Only one. Christ.
Did you lose or did you win?
Oh, God, we lost.
Oh my.
Ugh.
Oh, I
Yeah.
just-
I play
That wasn't the
support
time when
in
you were
Dota
like-
2, because support's the best.
Oh, yeah. I played support at first. That was pretty... It's fun.
that wasn't when you were like horrendously late for The Hobbit, is it? And then, like you're just like, oh shit, William. When I say surrender, agree. And
Oh, yeah, that's
right,
it.
yeah, I
Because,
remember
like, oh, shit, I'm late for The Hobbit.
That's right. Yeah, we were sitting in the theater, and then, like you just show up.
And then you just wander in, and we're just like, oh hello, you're late.
Well, you
As if he
know,
was there the whole time.
I nearly forgot. I still like you guys. Just not, like, as important as LOL.
Ouch.
Well, it's
At
kind
that
of
point in
that
my
thing
life, I'm a bit over it
where
now.
you're just like, one more game, one more match. You know, I can do better next time.
That's Blood
Yeah.
Bowl at the moment.
Oh, man. Oh, that's right. We've been playing Blood Bowl a bit.
Oh
I played
yeah.
2 games and got bored
Everyone
of it.
started
yes.
playing Blood Bowl again.
I'm
You're
the only
getting
one
ready
who
for
hasn't
the-
yet, but even I'm getting tempted now.
It was.
Simply
It's,
just
is
because
it still
how amazingly
$5?
violent it is.
Blood Bowl.
I've currently got it open, actually.
You do, yeah.
You interrupted me playing.
You've just been playing it the whole time.
It was like $5 the other day, and now it isn't.
It's pretty much
went up
always
to
on
30.
sale.
It's $20. You
Well,
don't need
30 's
Chaos
the
Edition.
full
Chaos Edition is a
edition,
waste
yeah.
of money.
Oh, I don't. I don't know.
Well, I'm playing Chaos, but hey, whatever.
Yeah, but Chaos are in I'm pretty sure Chaos are in Legendary Edition.
Oh,
Yes.
They didn't add Chaos in Chaos Edition.
Chaos Edition was Chaos Dwarves.
Dwarves,
Yeah.
And
Camry?
No, because
No.
Khemri are in Legendary.
shit that's not important ones anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
So what? Chaos just has a couple of extra ones. It's not really.
It's like
necessary.
4 extra races.
Legendary
and that's
already
it.
has like 20 races or
Yeah.
something.
Oh jeez, yeah, that's enough.
Well, I
I'd
got
say.
Chaos because it was on supersize.
Because it was
No,
there, yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
I wasn't hounding after it.
Legendary has Skaven, so I'm happy.
And Lizard Man.
Oh, Skaven.
Lizard.
Little rat fuckers.
Himmler, you shit
Himmler!
wizard.
You shit wizard. Yeah. He knocked over Harry Dixon balls.
And then Dick shot off, tried to kick the ball, and it just landed in your half. Fucking hell, Dick shot off.
Yeah.
This is a random question, but do you guys all play tabletop together?
Well,
Yeah.
not Hallward since he's in Melbourne. But
No.
There's a bit of a time
If
delay
Howard
there.
lived here, we probably would, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, if he
Yeah.
was here, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we
Me,
might do
Aaron,
that
and Mitch
around
do.
AvCon time. Probably do something maybe.
Oh yeah, I think I'm going over your way soon, maybe, but it might only be for a day.
Bag. Why even
Well-
bother then?
Because there's an art exhibition on that I want to see. 'Cause
Oh.
I've got culture
Hipster!
and shit.
Hipster, hipster,
Such a hip-
hipster.
There's an art exhibition in
He is
Adelaide
such a
that's not in
hipster.
Melbourne.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't make any
Really?
sense, does it?
It
Is
doesn't.
it like is it Bogan art or something?
No, it's Turner.
I,
It's just
I'd
ice
imagine they
coffee
would come
strung
here and not.
together.
It's just sculptures made out of empty beer cans.
And then the entire population of Yankee is sitting there going,
man.
Fucking hell, mate. That's a waste of some
Not
good
even
Fosters.
bothering to get off their tractors.
Not Fosters.
Sitting in there going.
no, people in Yank don't drive tractors, well, the farmers do. Well, that's everyone. Everyone in Yank
Don't let Cheesy anywhere near it.
Oh,
Oh god.
well, like the Yankalilla golf tournament where there's just people like hanging onto the back of utes and just careening
Yeah,
across
because
the holes.
you start at whatever tee you kind of want to, and everyone just hounds into utes and goes off the course. Like, there was guys hanging out the back of Camrys with the boots open, like 2 sitting in the boot, holding the golf clubs. Oh, I love playing a Yank.
Oh, Yankalilla.
And then
They've
you
got full
get
drive on.
fined if you dress like a golfer and stuff.
Well, they have fines, which are like usually about 20 cents. So one was for like dressing like a poms, which was dressed in fancy clothes, otherwise known as proper golf clothes.
Yes.
Dressed in damn
Uh,
fancy clothes.
Civilized
Dressing like an
attire.
umpire if you wear too much white.
Didn't people get fined for pissing on the wrong trees?
Yep.
Class.
Oh dear.
No.
So Aaron, have you played anything else this recently?
Yeah, the Blood Bowl. And if I just open up recently played on Steam, I can maybe tell you more.
What have you been thinking about Blood Bowl?
What?
How much Blood Bowl? Did you play a bit with William or?
I played one game with William,
Okay.
and then I started to get bored of it again.
Did you win?
I actually
No,
no, I
I think
lost.
that might be the
Shit.
William part.
What? What?
What?
No. Oh, that was a bad game though. We had some really, really weird rolls.
Oh.
William
As
ended up
opposed
with
to-
5 re-rolls a half.
Well, my game was just
Damn.
you murdering everybody on my team.
That's like the
Yeah.
last game that Madbird and me had, where
We-
he rage quit because I murdered like half his
You
team.
murdered all of my you with your fucking Sauruses.
That would be pretty rage.
Except
quit.
Aaron was playing as Chaos, so he was even more killy.
Oh, everything's got block and shit, yeah.
Yeah.
No, nothing had block.
No.
The only special rule we had was horns.
Just
Oh, horns are
everyone had
brutal, though.
massacre. Kill.
I might just make a team that's designed just to kill people. Maybe that'll be fun.
Saurus.
Actually,
Lizard
in my single player, I've actually got a gutter runner who is competent at hurting people.
My
and it-
skinks are murdering everything.
I know it isn't what
They're
it's supposed to happen.
horrible. They're like little bastards. They're leveling up
Little fuckers.
horrendously and doing better than, you know,
That's what-
my
yeah, that's-
Croxigore.
That's what happens with my gutter runners because they're constantly the ones scoring touchdowns. They're like
Yeah.
5 levels ahead of all the others.
Well, I think one of my skinks
Except for
got
Stalin, who
16
was just
points in
murdering
one
everyone.
game.
Whoa!
Jesus.
Yeah, he got
Wow.
like
Was that
true-
just your entire team?
he did.
Oh god.
Wow, she disappeared.
Oh. Oh no.
Invite her
Lost
back
a
in.
friend.
You removed her from the conversation.
Oh shit! Did I?
hell
Invite
did
her
you
back
do
in.
that?
I've just been like right clicking across all your faces to keep myself occupied.
Oh.
And you just
Invite her back
removed one
in.
of the members of the
Uh,
cult.
Jesus Christ.
Wow, oh good, well done, Liam. Do you want to get rid of that jaundice on your face?
shit, where is she?
God
Wait, did she
damn it.
go offline?
Oh,
No, she's still there. I can't invite her.
Oh,
You're not the host.
How
There we
there
go.
we go. Sorry.
Wait,
There
how
we go.
did, how did you get
I'm
rid of
sorry,
her? Like,
Luna.
someone else's-
What just happened?
I
Liam may
accidentally
have
removed
kicked
you
you a
from the
bit.
call.
Liam was an asshole.
Liam got bored and therefore got
I was just sort of
destructive.
right-clicking across like all of your faces, and then I must have slipped, and I just went to remove this person from group.
You're a
I'm
prick.
sorry.
He's a dick. Yes.
Uh,
He's such a dick.
the important thing is we noticed fairly quickly.
Well, it did go like doing doing, and like he then.
But to be fair, we
he
did spend like
disappeared.
20 seconds just laughing about it instead of
Yeah.
fixing it.
That's true.
I pancaked. I was like, what? Oh.
I don't
Why
know.
did you tell him
I
5 minutes?
panicked.
I pancake.
You can,
Oh yeah, I
Dude,
say
pancakes
stuff
panic.
like "ote" and everything because I'm
Okay.
dumb.
Because she's a teenage girl who doesn't know the English language yet.
What the hell is OT?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
And
Except
Madbird
okay.
Pancaked
said
is
that
panicked.
you guys would rip me to
I
pieces.
just
if you
remember
heard me
I
say
know
I
that.
said no
pancakes and
such
that
thing.
from Red Letter Media. That's it.
You
I know
said
cereal.
that they would rip you to pieces. I said nothing.
I said that we'd rip her to pieces.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'd hoped we would. It's not that she deserves it, but...
Howard,
No murdering today, Howard.
Aw.
what have you been playing?
I have been playing a fair bit of Binding of Isaac again. Just
noticed.
because it's one of those things you do. And... what else?
Like teenage girls.
Meow, meow.
Blood Bowl, of course. A tiny bit of Shiv. Just
What's
because...
Shiv?
Oh, chivalry.
Chivalry mod...
Oh, chivalry, right.
Yeah.
Chivalry medieval warfare, not
I thought it was
modern
Shiv, and
warfare.
like
I
just
thought you had like a murder
stabbing
simulator
pictures.
called Shiv
call
or
it
something.
Shiv.
That's what I was
Shit.
thinking for a second.
You just
You
wander
just
around
borrow my
stabbing
shit knife
people
if
with
you
a
need
hunk
it.
of jagged metal.
It's just
Um,
prison architect, and he just gives all of his prisoners weapons.
Oh, I need to download Prison
With Morgan
Architect again. It's
Freeman
got huge
narrating it all.
updates.
Oh god. Solitaire. I've been playing a lot of Solitaire.
I love Spider Solitaire.
Hey,
Me
I
and you
just
can
play
do
old
Spider
school
Solitaire
Solitaire. I don't
days.
play any of this fancy shit, yo.
Well,
Yo.
then
Ain't,
get
ain't
on
no
my
arachnids
level,
in my
Mercer.
solitaire.
Hmm.
What else?
Just leave
Oh,
that
LOL.
thing.
I've been playing LOL, that game
Oh.
which we may have talked about before a bit.
We may have
What
talked
do
about
you
it.
play, Howard?
I
And also,
pretty
what
much
level are you?
ranged AD, carry type, Ashe, Varus,
Yeah.
that sort of stuff.
Easy mode.
Yeah. What level are you?
Only 12, because I only
Yeah.
play for about a couple of days at a time, then get bored and do other stuff.
I got the feeling that you didn't play a lot of it.
Yeah, I played in, like, batches of a couple of days.
Since
That,
level,
my
it
son
take,
have
like,
got-
takes like a week to get to level 12.
Well, yeah.
If
We
that.
finally get Flash, and then it basically never goes away.
No, it does every now and
Every
Really?
day.
I
I'll
don't...
make you go away.
It was annoying. I started playing again and was like, oh, I'm apparently amazing. And then every team I happened to be on was really shit and just started losing every game.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
It
That's
made
why I
me
swapped back to
sad.
StarCraft, because I wanted to feel more like, right, if I lose, it is 100%.
That you're
my
actually in
fault.
control of what's happening, yeah. Even if something goes wrong, you know it's...
Plenty of times in LoL it's my own fault, but this time it's
Yeah.
entirely my own fault.
However, I've gotten really good at, like, playing Ashe and doing her ice arrow thing, like, across the map.
Oh,
Which
yeah.
is
That's always good
amazing.
fun.
She's
just-
a white hair bitch, isn't she?
Well, she's basically an icy archer bitch, yeah.
Yeah.
And she's like the oldest character on there.
She is basically Drow. Like, all the LoL characters pretty much correspond to Dota ones.
Most of them, yeah. There's a lot of LoL characters now, though. They
They
bring
release
one
them.
out like every month.
Yeah,
there's so many.
It was like every 2 weeks, but then they slowed it down a bit.
because they
Even though,
realized,
like,
oh
we're
shit,
running
we
out of
have...
ideas.
Well, there's
They
only
play
so much
Zach Mitchell.
variety they can do.
Well, they kept bringing out like new ones every 2 weeks, but they were always way too powerful to begin with. Now
Yeah.
they're taking longer. They come out and everyone's shit to begin with. They've sort of gone the wrong way.
Well, that's the thing. When you've got
Thresh
a
was
roster
good.
of like Thresh is just stupid
Awesome.
powerful.
Thresh
If someone
is
he's
not
not
knows what they're
powerful.
doing.
He's just a pain in the ass
Yeah.
because he
Well,
can
everyone
grab
has
you from such a
heroes
long
that-
distance.
Like, you just hate going against, just personally. Like, in Dota, I freaking hate Invoker.
You can say
just to
fuck,
go
it's fine.
against.
Although you are 16.
Huh?
Never mind.
Well, it's just my parents are coming home, and I don't really want to yell fucking really loud yet.
Can you put us on
so-
speaker? We'll yell it.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well-
I'm just careful because they would probably kill me.
We'll just yell like fucking thunder cunts.
I'll have to scream that in the park one day while I'm walking my dog. But
Pokemon thing on Facebook, just Feebas is just like, you need me to complete your Pokedex? It would be a shame if I never appeared.
Fucking
Fucking
Feebas. Took
Feebas.
me forever to get that little bastard.
I think I got one.
As a
really
result,
quick,
my Pokemon game has like 30 Feebas I caught in there, I'm pretty sure. No, ones I just bred.
I got one in
Good old, like,
I had to
Ditto
use Game
breeding.
Shark to get a melodic in Emerald, my emulator Emerald.
Oh yeah, I remember
What
you doing
Pokemon games are we up to? I have not been.
X and
X
Y.
X and Y. is
X
the
and
next
that. Yeah,
one.
that's the new one that's coming out.
U2.2,
They're gonna be. Oh yeah, there's Mew 3 now.
Ugh.
which is
Ew.
basically Cell.
Yeah, it is pretty
Oh,
much
wow.
Cell. Hang on,
He
have
looks-
you seen it?
Wait,
Aaron?
It's got head,
stupid.
tail.
Which one is
It
Cell?
it
Tail.
looks
Who's
like
Frieza?
Wait,
they
I think if it's the one I'm
combined-
thinking of, it looks terrible. Yeah, it's like Mew and Mewtwo again. Like it's like a childish sort of version of Mewtwo.
We have to watch the Pokemon movie again.
Oh shit, we
That's a
should watch
great
that today.
Movies, there's like 16 of them.
The first one, the
The
best
first
one.
one.
I don't know.
The
There's a few of
best.
them that are actually pretty good. Like I think it's
The
number 5 or 6 or something like that. The one they're
Wow,
in like
you watched
the
all the way up to 5 and 6?
the Venice ripoff city is actually really
Oh
good.
yeah, with Latias and Latios.
Yeah, that one's actually really good.
No,
I think that's number 7.
I like the one with
It might be.
Entei.
I don't.
What the-
Was that the one with
that
the
was the
tail?
one I
Entei
liked
one
the
is
least.
really interesting.
Was that
and,
the
Oh,
one
it's
with the little
interesting,
girl?
but yeah.
and fucked
Yeah,
up,
there's
yeah.
I watched that. That was actually a really good one. Yeah.
like
It's
she's
really fucked
she's in
up.
her house, her
Oh, yeah.
parent disappears, and like Entei takes the role of her father or something.
And
like
makes like the world for her or some shit.
Yeah, like, no,
That
Makes her
shit was
dreams become
pretty
reality.
messed
that.
up,
No, that was just the
pretty messed
unknown
up.
doing that, wasn't it?
That's right. They
Yeah,
were
the unknown
protecting
make
her.
the Entei because that
That's
was in her
right.
books and stuff, and then Entei becomes her father and shit.
Yeah, like the movies and the anime are pretty
Nothing
like
could-
the,
God damn!
the,
Now I need to watch that one.
the movies and like the early episodes of the anime are pretty like they don't fuck around.
Oh, back
They
when
can get
Ash was
pretty
just
dark.
raping everyone. Yeah.
Yeah. I need to read the Pokemon Adventures manga again because that shit's really dark.
Well,
Oh
isn't that where
shit,
they all just
fucking
get like murdered and everything like that?
Sarge killed everyone.
Yeah.
He literally was just like getting people in the SSN, murdering their Pokemon, and then like throwing them overboard and shit. It
Yeah.
was fucked
That
up.
is awesome.
Jesus.
It's amazing.
Also,
It's
is that the
amazing.
one?
They
and
make so
horrible.
many kids cry.
Is that the Pokemon manga, the one where they like Team Rocket? They combine like Articuno, Moltres, and Zapdos together.
Yes.
Fuck.
Yeah.
They stick them all in like a big like metal ball thing so that they have to all attack at once and stuff, I think.
Yeah, like they sort of like swap between all 3 of them or something.
Hmm.
And there's
The point is
doesn't he
the
have a
manga
Pokemon that
is
can like
fucked.
evolve?
Also, Sabrina is
There's an
evil.
EV that can evolve between like each evolution or something, isn't there?
Oh fuck, I don't know.
Or is that in a different one?
No, that might
All
be,
I know is I
don't
want that.
I've got it on here. Where? With my.
I
Pokemans.
don't know.
So
Pokemans.
Liam, what have you been playing this recently times?
Hey, are you
Yes.
finished?
Yeah, I guess so. We've discussed most of the games.
What
I've
was that
played.
Archblade shit game like?
Fucking terrible.
Okay.
Well,
Out
that's
of all
done.
the terrible games that I've played recently, it was one of them.
Fair
And
enough.
the most worst.
It was the
among the
most
number.
worst.
That's
The
the
most
last.
very worst, could you say?
I generally can tolerate pretty terrible games for a decent amount of time. I played it for one round,
Oh.
and then I uninstalled it.
That didn't last long.
The only game I
Wow.
played for a shorter amount of time was Sturmov or something, the flight simulator, which I immediately crashed in.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've
take
got
off.
like a couple of hours in Microsoft Flight, which I'll never be able to get back.
Oh, Microsoft Flight looks like a kind of a boring game.
It's, you know, Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Well,
Yeah.
It's my first Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Yeah.
Like, there's no.
I've seen Giant Bomb play it, and I went, wow, that looks hysterically boring.
It is incredibly boring,
I think
and
I
this is
crashed
coming
into a
from someone
boat.
who enjoys Euro Truck Simulator.
yeah, I
Euro
was
Truck
about to
Simulator
say.
2 is
Fucking
amazing.
Euro truck.
It's like the other day. Well, I was trying to record a run for the channel, and I was just like, wow, that run was incredibly boring. And Cheese is just like, oh, so it's like any Euro Truck Simulator run. I'm like, no. For someone who enjoys Euro Truck Simulator, that run was boring. So imagine how boring it must have been.
That's the other game I've been playing recently. Loadout. Yeah.
Oh, good for you.
Fucking Loadout.
Never heard of it.
Have you finished that video? It's explain loadout to these two. Luna's probably heard of it at this stage.
Loadout
know.
it's basically a sort of third-person shooter arena game. It's currently in beta. And the whole main draw card of it is that you build your own weapons instead of like, oh look, this is an assault rifle. You can make a flaming assault rifle with X, Y, and Z. It's pretty awesome.
That
That
sounds
sounds like a cool concept.
What was Shy
If it
Guy's
works.
gun called? Like it was like Gianna's cunt or something.
Gianna's Cunt and Gianna's Cunt Destroyer?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Damn.
For a
Yeah.
school project,
Right.
I had to design a gun and somehow enhance it. That was a weird project.
Wait,
You
you
should've-
were actually.
That's a very American project.
It
I was
really
about
is.
to. I was about to say I was in like art at some stage, and like we just had to draw something or use mixed media to create something, and like my teacher looked straight at me and was like, "And no guns."
Yeah,
If
it
it-
was for science, and it was like 8th grade.
Huh.
8th grade and you're doing a gun project. Oh,
Fucking America.
It
Wow.
was
no wonder you people shoot everyone.
totally. I wanted to do a hoverboard, but my partner wanted.
That would have been so much better.
Yeah, because I was like, we could
I know,
totally
right?
do like a Back to the
I know,
Future
right?
thing, and he
What's
was like,
oh,
no,
Not
it's
have to do any
done.
work is what you're saying.
What?
Well, you were just gonna rip off the Back to the Future design, so you wouldn't have to do any work.
No, because we had to like do science and stuff, and
You
Like,
didn't. It was like year
prove
8.
Do
what
science and stuff.
kind, if there's any technology already out there, and how we could improve it, and all this really boring crap. But the kid who I was paired with, who I'm still friends with, but he's like
You still refer
super
to him as kid.
Christian, which is completely fine. But like to a point when he was younger, I had to convince him not. He's like, I want to go on another crusade, and I was like,
Whoa.
That's not a good idea.
Oh my.
and
My
like
Christian
in math
friends
class,
don't
we
like
would sit next to each
Christian.
other, and
Christian
every single day he would
soldiers.
try to convince me to become Christian.
Oh,
You know what you
wow.
should have done then if you had 2 guns? You should have done the Jackal and
What, make him run
and
like...
the castle, a castle.
Oh my god, that would
Yeah.
be such a good idea, but again,
a bit
The
late.
jackal is fucking massive.
It's actually based on it's a long slide something ball. I knew the model because I'm me and I'm obsessed with fucking Helsing. But yeah, it is actually a real gun.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's fucking massive. It's got the barrel on it is like 12 inches long.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
like my gaming dick, what?
Ah.
I should link you
I'm
something
sorry.
inappropriate.
Yeah, like, what was that? Oh.
The Helsing Arms 13mm auto anti-free combat pistol.
Oh, it's amazing.
Oh, hang on,
But-
I'm trying to find what it's based
Wait,
on now.
It is a long slide something ball, like 9 ball. No, it's yeah.
Yeah,
It's a big gun that's
it's
really
a big
cool.
gun, yes.
Yeah.
All I know is I want.
I'm happy with that.
Basically looks like a bar of metal. Just a,
Yeah.
Ah,
like a
what did I
really long
click?
bar of metal.
What?
I just freaked out because I clicked something. I'm sorry.
Calm down.
I know.
So, Howard, is the loadout video done yet?
Yeah, the first
First
time
off,
I did
how many times have you tried to do the loadout
4,
video?
I think.
Oh,
hasn't
man.
been a successful journey.
Oh god.
The first time I did it, the resolution was wrong because my monitor's in a funny one.
You got 60,
And then
1680
the
by
next time I
something.
did it, it was just shit. And then I went to do
Luna,
it
stop
again,
making noises on
and
the microphone.
just
I'm
everything
sorry,
went wrong.
my
What are you
hair got
fiddling with?
caught in my earring. It hurts.
And then the last time I tried to do it, it took about 10 minutes for me to actually get a game.
Jesus
Because
Christ.
the server was just dead.
Just drag Cheesy or Shy in with you.
Yeah, I might have to do that, because I do have an episode.
Just
But
It's
yeah.
make
very
one that you're proud
questioning right
of.
there.
Yeah, I'd
He won't
rather
be-
do something
He won't
good.
be proud of it.
It's at the stage where it's a hardball or long slide. That's the jackal. I'd rather have something I'd be happy with, except at this stage I just want it done, so it's not going to happen.
Alright, that's
Um,
Hitman's gun.
It's
The
amazing.
hardballer. Yeah, that's right.
Well, he's got silver ballers, but they're
Yeah,
hard
silver
balls.
baller, but yeah. And you can put the make them long slidey.
The
Yeah.
AMT long slide.
Whoa, calm down.
Mhm. Gunbound, fuck.
Oh Jesus, it is massive.
Yeah, I fucking told you, it's amazing.
Oh, that's sweet.
Ali,
Okay.
I think you would be really good friends with one of my British friends because he's totally into guns and he knows like all about
Oh, I know nothing
them
about
and
guns.
cleans.
I'm just a hell-sing fanboy.
I know a lot
Um,
about guns.
So you're not fun, or you don't have
Oh,
a
I'm-
weird hobby.
He
He
laughs.
is a weird hobby.
He laughs. He's a steampunk. What else?
I'm everything.
You make leather.
I'm a leatherworking illustrator, steampunk, furry, laugher,
Hipster.
role player, hipster,
Who
indie,
sleeps, who naps on the floor for a while.
Yeah.
on the floor.
Like a homeless
I
man.
literally cover every base you can imagine in hobbies and subcultures. It's amazing.
You're not a
Oh,
brony though.
No, because they're scum.
He did watch my.
You gotta
My
draw a line
hobby
somewhere.
isn't that
Th-
bad.
I have
like,
watched
I
season
enjoy
one, though.
it. I'm
You're
not
a
Pegasus
16-year-old
sister.
girl. Like, it's sort of almost acceptable for you.
Yeah.
I'm not like
Oh.
a fangirl of it. I'm a fangirl. The only thing I'm like a fangirl of is like horror movies, special effects, makeup, and like Dota. But I mean, I don't know.
Alt being a brony really depressed me because he's 26.
Yeah.
Well, he also has two
Oh.
little girls, so.
That makes
Sorry,
it
yeah,
worse.
that doesn't mean that he has to enjoy the show.
Well, I mean, might
They
as well
shouldn't be
enjoy
watching it
something
either.
that they.
That one of
can
them
all
was
watch.
only just born. It's like 4 weeks old. It doesn't count. It doesn't have opinions.
Also, its name is Payson, so it should probably
Yeah,
have been
Wait,
Payday
his
nice.
name-
really
his
doesn't
name's
count.
what?
Payday.
Payson.
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 Awesome.
I thought you said like
And the-
pacing, like pacing back and forth.
P-A-Y-S-E-N. And then his first daughter was called Audie.
Audi.
Her name's Audie.
Audi and Payday.
Audie spelt like the Pokemon in black and white.
Well,
Yes.
Aldino.
Yeah.
Oh,
the fucking
Yeah,
suddenly it
stupid-
actually
the
makes
stupid
sense.
pink thing you kill. It gives you lots of experience.
He gives you lots of experience.
Well, not kill because it's Pokemon. Just beat the shit out of and leave in the forest for a while.
I just saw the thing on Facebook of the like the kid with the sunglasses. He's just like, there's a third form of Mewtwo. I know because my dad works at
Yeah.
Nintendo. And it's just like, this kid was right all along.
Hey, Luna, what have you been playing recently?
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, is Madbird? I thought
No,
We
I'll
don't
go
care
last
about him.
because I've probably got the most stuff.
Okay.
Think you're
I've
interesting,
been
do you?
playing Bioshock, like a lot of people, and I really like it, and I've been taking a lot of time in it just because, I don't know, I think I've set the bar too high just because I really, really like the first Bioshock, and I've just been like reading everything and trying to get all the audio recorders.
Yeah.
What are they
I
called?
was
The
doing
Vox
that, yeah.
recorders.
Oh, the Vox.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Vox recorder. Yeah.
And I'm really, really digging the vigors.
Voxophones or whatever.
And I love like how they affect your hands and everything, and it looks so cool.
The Undertow one makes me squirm
I
whenever I,
haven't
see
seen
it.
that yet.
Tentacle
so-
fun times.
Do you want to see it? I've got a screenshot of it.
No,
I'll
no,
take
no,
it.
no, no, no. Let me
Hang
let me experience it
Get
myself.
me CZ Undertow.
Oh, hang on.
I really like the crow one because like it just looks so
Murder of
gnarly.
Crows.
Alright, Murder of Crows is my favourite vigor in the game.
I tend to spam bucking Bronco.
Really?
I mean,
Just
Murder
pull
of
people
Crows
out
is
from behind cover and shit.
Murder of Crows is useless, but you shoot crows from your hands. So I just
It's
use
good
it
if you got a
everywhere.
shotgun. Just use that and just go up and just shotgun everyone in the
Luna,
face.
don't click this link.
Okay.
I'll click it.
Also,
Yeah, you can click it.
do you guys know about the hidden
Yeah.
vigor
Oh my.
combinations?
Sorry.
What?
There's
Do you
what
guys
now?
know about the hidden vigor combinations?
No.
Like if you
Well, like using one, then using another.
Well, yeah, basically. And how, like, if you use
Synergize
Murder
it?
of Crows and then you use fire, the crows will be
Oh,
on
yes,
fire and
yeah.
do extra damage. And, like,
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it explains it in game.
I missed a lot of the tutorial. I didn't realize that there was like an in-game menu with like that shows your objectives.
Yeah,
and
that's
stuff.
right. You didn't know how to open the menu, did you?
Well, I know how to open like the escape menu. I didn't realize that like O or whatever opened.
O and M.
Yeah,
Well,
I didn't
yeah.
re-
You open that menu, but then you realize there's not really anything good.
For the
in it.
longest, because for the longest time I was like, how the fuck do you change your clothes or like your pick up clothes thing?
The
Oh,
gear and
those
everything.
things.
Yeah, and then I was just open. I'm just like, oh, it's in here.
They're not really that useful. Those things.
They're not
Well,
really.
I had a combination
They're
which
kind of
was
alright.
pretty much.
Well, I had one that
impossible
was
to-
like every time you kill someone, your magazine has a chance of just automatically being
That's
full
the
again.
worst one.
Oh Christ!
I had one which was basically if you like headshotted someone, it would electrocute everyone around it. That plus shock jockey meant that everything was always stunned. Because everything
Speaking
was
of
like
stun,
shock jockey trap, and then
Liam's
headshot, and it
combo.
was just chain lightning everywhere.
Oh
It was
my.
amazing.
That sounds pretty good.
It
Liam's was amazing
Also-
that I saw him use.
What?
You stunned a guy so still, and then proceeded to totally miss him. I watched you play for that little bit.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, you had him stunned with electricity or something, and were firing madly at him and just missing constantly.
That
Oh,
sounds
wow,
about right.
no, it's hard for you.
It's very hard for me. It's very hard for me to play games.
You're not retarded, you just can't aim.
I mean, he's a bit.
I think I had the sensitivity, because Bioshock is the first game in a long time where the native sensitivity has been too high, and I had to turn it down.
yeah.
It does. Yeah, it is a bit twitchy.
I in pretty much every game have to set the sensitivity to almost max because
Yeah,
I
same.
remember that as
just
well.
how I've adapted to playing, especially on anything involving an Xbox
But
controller.
like Bioshock 2,
I had to turn this down.
Yeah.
I've never turned down sensitivity in any game in the history of my gaming experiences.
yeah, same.
I think I had to turn it down on like Left 4 Dead, like Left 4 Dead 2 and shit like that because that's really like old school arcade. Like you move the mouse and
Oh,
it just
yeah.
like spins the character around.
Yeah, Quake style.
And
It's just
I don't
friggin'
know.
mental.
I really like the style of the game. I think they really did that well, and I really like the vigor bottles and everything. And I don't know. This week I've just been designing Kenzie's cosplay, designing my cosplay, getting
What
my
are you
Etsy store
cosplaying
ready.
as?
Queen
What?
of Pain.
What are you cosplaying as?
Quap, Queen of Pain from Dota
Oh.
2.
When you say
Christ.
Quap, I just think of that terrible
The running game,
game.
yeah.
But yeah.
All I heard was a loud noise. Quap!
Quap!
Quah!
Well, it's
Alright,
not-
boys.
There's one time she was about to sneeze, and like we're just all sitting here talking, and then she just goes Pika,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because apparently you have to go Pika before you go Chew.
Because you say
Get it?
Just Mitch just.
Yeah, that was my reaction, I think.
Yeah, I could see that.
And then is like, that's the exact same noise a girlfriend of mine makes when she squirts Pam up her vagine.
And now it's a running joke that my snatch
Luna.
is- yeah, it's
Yeah,
okay.
your snatch contains spiders.
Yeah, we just roll with it. But I don't know. I've just been doing a lot of video game related stuff this week, but haven't been playing a lot of video games.
Have you finished your
Hopefully-
exams yet?
Yeah,
How'd you
one
do?
day. I don't know. Does playing on my phone Bejeweled and Temple Run count? Because apparently Solitaire counts. And
Solitaire's amazing and a mental game. Those are
I-
casual scum games.
Like
and I was
Minesweeper.
playing Gin Rummy earlier.
Drunk.
I don't have like Microsoft games. Like, I don't have the default games on here. I don't think they're enabled. That makes me
No, I have
sad.
to go play them online.
With
on my
Windows
computer.
8, I got like a bunch of really weird games that
Oh, I
I
forgot
really...
you got Windows 8.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm
I've
super
used that a
psyched
few
about
times.
it.
It's not good.
It's good for phones
Oh,
because
It's good
because
for
it's meant. It
tablets?
seems like it's
a
meant for
tablet
phones.
thing, yeah.
it was
Yeah.
designed for phones. They're like, well, shit, let's just put this on PC as well. We have to
It's
keep
dumb.
up our trend of one
Ruining
amazing
everything.
OS, one terrible OS, one amazing OS, one terrible OS.
I hope
That's-
that's what they're doing. Like, I hope that's
Windows
generally-
9. I hope they're doing it on purpose.
Yeah, because like XP was good, Vista not
Was
really,
shit.
7 good,
8
8
shit.
just like no.
And
And it's
before
so
that,
stupid
98 was
because on
great
my
and ME was
touchpad-
terrible.
Oh, Emmy was retarded. It was...
ME was awful, yeah. One of the server computers at one of the libraries uses ME server edition.
Oh. See, XP makes sense because like every business uses XP because it's stable and works for business
We've
stuff.
just
Yeah.
updated to Windows 7, like, in the past month, I think.
Yeah,
Nice.
that works. I mean, I completely skipped Vista. I just use XP for ages.
I had Vista on my laptop because it came with a Vista.
I had
That's the
Vista on
most
my
reason
old
worth it,
computer and it
isn't it?
worked fine.
Yeah, I honestly had no real problems with Vista,
Yeah,
but
people
apparently
just
it
seem
was
to be
shit.
bitching about it because Microsoft.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
I
didn't.
use
It
Macs.
wasn't very good for. Ew.
Yeah.
We know you use Macs.
Ugh,
You come from old Mac money.
terrible hipster.
It's
Surprised you
not
don't
even a
use one,
hipster.
Hallward.
I just grew up with Macs, and then my first laptop was a Sony Vaio.
Gay.
So,
Gay.
and then yeah.
Does Sony even still make Fios?
Oh, it's a
Yes.
terrible computer, and it burnt me, and gave me like I have scars from it. Like it's terrible.
Fuck.
Jesus
This-
Christ.
Yeah, the scars are going away though. So I mean,
Hey,
How
that's
did
good.
you get scars? What?
The laptop
Yeah, I'm confused
burnt
as
me
well.
because it got
Oh.
so hot.
Oh, that's
Sorry.
right. They used to do that, didn't they? The batteries exploded or some shit.
That's right.
Or was that?
Yeah,
No, that was a
I'm
HP
probably
thing or
sterile
something,
from
wasn't
the amount of time I had my laptop on my lap,
it?
like
Probably a
eating
good
my
thing.
balls.
You have a laptop?
I did. It's currently in the boot of Mum's car because William broke it.
Oh, that's right. He tried to fix it and just voided your warranty.
Yeah. I was just like, oh, my Windows install is corrupted. He's like, oh, bring it over and I'll like take the hard drive out and like take all of your stuff off of it. And what he did was he took the hard drive out, which in and of itself voided the warranty, and
Yeah.
also by ripping the hard drive out, he broke the hard drive mount. And I was like,
that must have just been his way of.
and he's just
getting
like, oh,
back
it's
at
okay,
you.
I'll just put in an external thing. I'm like, well, but I don't want an external hard drive for my laptop. And he's just like, well, I don't see any other thing. He's like, well, you could pay for it. And then I realized that he has no money. And for the longest time, me and Mum were going to like throw it down a flight of stairs and try to claim insurance on it, but now we just can't be bothered.
Is
already got a
William
computer, you're fine.
Mussolini?
No. No.
No.
Was it? No.
Wait, who is Mussolini?
Ben? Yeah, Ben. Winnie.
Ben, who
Who's
is
Ben?
not Isaac.
Yeah,
Right.
Isaac,
it is Winnie,
Isaac
man.
is Roosevelt.
I love
That's
how
right.
I know your friends based on World War II significant figures.
My
When
favorite
I
thing was
realised
when
what
I
Len was doing was that I stopped immediately.
when I was when I was like, Isaac, change your name to Space Roosevelt. And he's just like, what? I'm just like, you must do this. And it's just like, Singing Yak has changed his name to Space Roosevelt Singing Yak. I'm just like, congratulations, Mr. President.
Isaac being my brother, whose name is Ben.
No,
Isaac.
his name's
But we just
Isaac.
call him Isaac.
I'm pretty sure that was you, Howard. Like,
It
We're
was
just-
Howard.
we're just on Mumble or something, and Isaac just comes in. He's like, "Hello," and we're just like, "Oh yeah, this is Ben." And Howard's just like, "You don't sound like a Ben. You sound like an Isaac." And so now we just call him Isaac.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, but we call him Isaac to his face. Even his brother calls him Isaac.
Yeah, but I'm a terrible person.
He doesn't care. He likes it.
He has a nickname by awesome people, so everything's fine.
He's
not
also what was his mini golf nickname?
Typhoon Taz.
Trizachosaurus.
Trizachosaurus. That's right.
Because they're your nicknames on Steam. We've got Typhoon
Old
Taz,
Beans.
Old Beans, and Trizachosaurus.
Oh,
And I was
Beans.
Boot Scooter.
Boot scooter.
Because we started playing mini golf, and like Aaron was doing the scorecard, and he just called himself Taz in inverted commas.
We just slowly
It sounded
got
like a really
golf
cool
names.
golf name.
Yeah,
Well, we got golf
We should
names
play
and
mini
then
golf
got
today.
yeah.
we
got-
We
could.
get free
Glorious.
games again. Well, I will. Fuck you guys. I get free games.
Yeah, you got free games, you douchebag.
Yeah, well, I built
Just
his
'cause you're
house,
building
so,
the
you know,
guy's
what are you gonna
house.
do?
Oh god.
So,
Okay,
anyone-
so Luna, is that all you've been doing?
Yep, just cosplay and video game merchandise. That's about it.
Okay.
So
Okay,
Liam, have you
I
been
Liam
playing
Song.
things?
Yes.
summarize in about 5 minutes what you've played.
That's not going to happen. I've played 23 hours of Mountain Blade Warband over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, what's up with that?
It
Why are
happens.
you
I was
playing that
reading.
again?
Yeah,
I was reading
Warband does that. Like,
I was reading a
If you
book
get a
called
good
The Red
start.
Knight, which was all about like a band of mercenaries. So I was pretty much
Warband.
doomed when yeah, exactly. So
Oh.
yeah, I started my own faction and was basically spent the 23 hours standing on a castle and like killing hundreds of thousands of people as they tried to siege it. Because they have one
fun?
ladder and they just yeah, I had a lot of fun. And I was
Yeah.
watching I also had all of the Half in the Bags playing on
Half in
the
the
other
Bag.
monitor. Half in the bag. Get the fuck out of my living room.
Oh, you also played a game called Jurassic Heart, yes?
I did, yes, I'll get to that.
What?
Remind
whoa,
me.
Oh, God.
enthusiasm! Don't do that.
I need to go back and play more of that. I sort of, like, stopped.
Wait, 1 second. Is this the group that you watch In-Betweeners with?
Yes.
We've done that
yes.
several times. Yeah.
Okay, I'm
yeah.
just
And
making.
Gumiho.
Well, me, Howard, and Mitch watched Gumiho, which is a terrible, amazing Korean show.
We should finish it.
We
No,
need to
it's
finish
it's
it.
never
so-
going to happen.
We need to finish
So
it so we can
close.
start that RPG show or whatever it was.
Oh,
no,
yes.
aren't we going to watch Iris?
Oh yeah, the like actually decently made one apparently.
Yeah.
Most expensive Korean show ever.
That's going to be such
Huh.
a change. Gumiho to that.
It
Is this
is
North Korean or South Korean, by the way?
South
South.
Korean. North
Not
Korea
sure.
makes nothing except for weapons.
That
Yeah.
don't work.
I would not surprise me if you were watching a North Korean show, by the way. That's why I'm asking.
We aren't that kind of people.
Madbird
Yes,
is.
you are.
We
Madbird's
only
wearing a
murder in
gas
small
mask.
quantities.
Uh,
Little
Apart
bits.
from Warband, been playing Blood Bowl. 14 hours of it apparently, which I only just noticed. That's depressing.
Are the
because
Minotaurs
we're having
really
a,
good in that?
Huh?
Are the Minotaurs
big.
really good in that?
I've never played the factions that have Minotaurs.
Oh.
Chaos has Monitor.
they
they're-
hurt
they're
when they
your
hit
big
you, but they
version, aren't
don't do a lot of things very often.
Yeah.
Eeyore was raging about it, so.
I
don't
play
know.
as Skaven, so anything hurts me.
Poor
I
little
rely
guy.
on being able to dodge away from it. Yeah, because we're having a me, Howard, Shy Guy, and Silver are having a little teeny little tournament that we're gonna spread across all of our
Little
channels.
League.
Little League.
What do
Exactly.
you see if other foreign people want to join in?
We did ages ago.
Yeah, we asked on the forum ages ago, and like no one replied.
Well, there's new people.
We don't
No,
care
there
about
aren't.
them.
That's a horrible line, you know, Luna. No one has joined the forum in months.
Well, there's new activity. Maybe just bump it
No,
up.
there isn't.
That's just us. You know.
The new
that's just
activity is teach alt how to shitpost and how to do forums, which is like be the douchebag Madbird who never gets banned.
Oh,
So yeah, that'll be a thing that happens. Other than that, 7.7 hours of PlanetSide 2, of which 7 hours was waiting for it to update. They've really switched around a lot of stuff in it though. On the desert map, we are now on the southwest instead of the southeast. And I believe in
changes
Amerish,
everything.
I believe in Amerish we're on the northwest instead of the northeast. And they've changed around a bunch of the architecture of like the bases and stuff, just to make it a bit less spawn killy.
Okay.
And
It was a bit spawn killy.
It
and
was a little.
there's like events that happen now. Like when I got in, there was like only 20 minutes left in this event, but it was like take control of Indar within this time limit, and if that was like for the NC, and if the NC did it, then everyone would have gotten 10,000 experience and like a 2-hour 30% experience boost or something, which is pretty cool. But you know,
Probably never gonna happen.
Hacks.
game is still the same as it was, like still pretty awesome with all the huge battles and stuff, but still vaguely boring.
Yeah, it was a bit like that.
Other than that, I let's played the entirety of Evo Land for the channel. That was about It says 6 hours, but that's because for some reason, whenever I quit the game, the process didn't end, so it just continued adding up game time. It was probably about 2 hours. Game was pretty
What's that
cool.
game about?
It's like a little nostalgia train of like the evolution of adventure RPGs from like Pokemon style up through Final Fantasy.
Pokemon you started with it's like Pokemon style. No, it starts with
The graphics start with like Pokemon Blue style,
which is, based on
8-bit.
Final Fantasy type stuff.
No, I don't fucking know. I never played Final Fantasy. Anyway, it
Casual scum.
goes up through like Ocarina.
Yeah,
of
because
Time and
Final
so on.
Fantasy is for hardcore.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy is
If
shit.
you're doing it right.
Final Fantasy 7 is amazing.
That's
You're
the one
amazing.
I've been told to play.
Yeah, I've been told
Everyone
to play Final
tells people
Fantasy
to play
7
that.
as well.
Yeah.
No, what? You can't anymore. It's too far gone.
Play 8 instead.
Yeah, Evenland was okay. They're like $10 and it was just a couple of hours of nostalgia, so whatever.
Yeah, cool.
Just watch, like, fave, subscribe, share with your friends on Facebook and Twitter on the
You
You haven't,
Awful Guys.
you haven't
Yay.
vlogged enough. What are you doing?
http://www.youtube.com/user/2awfulguys.
You don't actually need
I
to
have it
think.
open right now.
Do
I
you?
actually do.
So do I. I wonder
I
if I
don't.
refresh, it will say Aaron is viewing this page. It doesn't.
Aw.
It should be. I commented on one of your videos.
Oh yeah, on the Lara Croft one where you're just like, I cry every time. Full rating, sirs.
And another one on top of that as well.
Oh really?
On what? Yes, I think Saints Row.
Oh, one of our Saints Row videos.
The first one, I think.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I can't even remember. Let's have a look. Yeah, I did. Okay. Ah,
Okay. Also played a few hours of Metro 2033 because I've never played it before, and Last Light is coming out next month,
I never
and I
managed
was
to
sort of
finish that.
interested. It seems pretty okay. Like
It's neat.
It looks interesting.
Yeah.
it's a competent shooter, and I really, really, really like the setting of it.
It's like
basically-
Russia, right?
Well, basically, the apocalypse has happened, and I don't know if it doesn't really specify if the rest of the world has survived or not. But
Yeah, it's a bit vague
basically,
on that.
all of Russia is confined to the subway system, the metro in Russia. And if you go out, then it's got some really cool mechanics that I wish were in stuff like Stalker. Like when you go outside into irradiated areas, you have to put your gas mask on, and when you do, you like wind your watch up. And it has a little you have to check your watch every now and then to see when your filters are going to run out, and you have to replace your filters, otherwise you choke to death.
yeah.
I
That
played the game
sounds
for ages.
pretty
I
cool.
never had a filter die on me though.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, they last for quite a long time.
I got stuck in this one bit which I think it was when you were fighting over that bridge with the Nazis on it.
Oh, there's the communists and the Fourth Reich.
That's-
Sort
Yeah.
of the
Yeah.
Well, there's this bit it's essentially below that, which is this massive long pit which is just all poison. I had
Oh,
one
I'm
I
just
had
up
one
to there,
filter
yeah.
and got stuck at the other opposite end of that. I spent about 2 hours just dying over and over again trying to get out of there.
Nice.
Oh my.
By the end of it, I was a master of jumping to places you shouldn't have been able to in that game.
You're very determined.
Hey,
Metro
yes,
Last Stand, the trailer.
Last Light.
Last Light, sorry. The trailer looked really, really good. And
Apparently, it's going to be like the most gorgeous game ever.
The lighting effects do look pretty good. Well, you should hope, considering it's got light in the title.
In the title, yeah. But yeah, this, like your flashlight slowly gets dimmer, and you have to pump it up again.
I do like the
Yeah,
charge
the
thing for
windy
that,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, just
And
little,
you got neat weapons as well. Like you get the pressure weapons.
you get
No,
yeah,
you gotta
pneumatic-
overcharge them to do proper damage. They fire a
Yeah,
Pneumatic
that thing
nail
was so
weapons and stuff.
useless 90% of the
Oh,
time.
it's
There's
terrible,
like
but
there's
it's cool.
electromagnetic ball bearing guns and shit.
Yeah.
do you guys think it had a good balance of doing that, like checking your watch and charging your flashlight,
I don't think
and
they made
with it
enough
not
of
becoming a hassle and like just like, I have to do this again?
It's not really a hassle. It just sort
Yeah,
of.
it's a quick enough thing that it wasn't.
It's good for the immersion of it because you have to actually.
Yeah, they did the flashlight
that's really
charge
good.
alright, but the filters were probably a little bit underused. Like, it wasn't
Like-
stressed enough.
Gameplay wise, it's fairly bland, other than those little elements.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, everyone else loves the fuck out of the game. I am not particularly impressed.
I
I'm
never
enjo-
managed
I'm-
to finish it. There
I
was
sort
one
of
part
don't
that
wanna-
drove me insane. There's that one part
I
you
sort
find
of-
that little kid, and you have to like hold him on your back or something. So it makes your like when you're trying to aim, you sort of move around
yep,
really
yep, yep.
sluggishly.
oh god, I'm looking forward to that.
And the
then.
game,
I
the
sort
game
of,
decides to throw like little mutant dogs at you
Hmm.
to just fucking harass the shit out of you for like 5 minutes.
I sort of want to stop playing because I borrowed the book from the library ages ago, and I sort of don't want to spoil the book for myself because apparently the game pretty much follows the book exactly. And it was actually like sort
Pretty
of
good
half
credit
developed
for
by
that,
the
yeah.
guy who wrote the book, which is pretty cool. Okay, what else? 2.1 hours of Euro Truck Simulator 2.
Scum.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Mhm.
You're like a host for bubonic plague that can't be cured.
Okay.
A little bit,
I have
little
real
bit
trucker
elaborate.
uncles,
really.
Liam. It's an
What?
offence.
What?
I have real trucker uncles. You're an offence to them.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I've been playing that and had the Cox and Crendor podcast going on in the background.
Is that any good?
huh?
Is that any good?
The Cox and
Should listen
Crendor
to that.
podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah, I fucking love it.
I should listen to
Bring a USB or something, and I'll give you like all of them.
that. You've got them pre-prepared, have you?
Well, I've got them all downloaded. Yeah.
What the hell
Yeah,
was that laugh?
It sounded like a little Luma in
A what?
Mario.
A what?
Luna.
Alright.
The name is pronounced Luna.
I know, but Lumas in Mario Galaxy?
A little Luna. Tick.
Who played Mario
That's
Galaxy?
just bad.
I'm sorry.
I am pretty cute in Mario-like.
You are. Oh god.
I'm like
that
4
fucking
foot tall.
Mario from Avcon last year who was like borderline retarded or something.
Which one was
Hey,
that?
As in, mentally disabled.
Yeah, as in I'm pretty sure he had Down syndrome or something.
Oh,
I just
Oh,
remember there was the Lady Mario we had with us at the quiz night.
We had a Lady O Mario.
I think so.
Lady Mario.
We had Lady O Mario.
Lady
Ah.
Mario. She
Grazie,
went around with the
Giampaolo.
ladle giving soup.
Italiano.
Soup's Italian, apparently.
Yeah, that quiz night was time.
Yeah, it was. The Avcon quiz night is fucking terrible. They don't know how to do
At
it.
least this year we don't have to do it because Justina and Alison aren't going to be there.
Well, yeah, no way in hell are we gonna find 10 people.
No,
Oh fuck. Yeah, you don't have that many friends.
No.
God no. So we'll be able to go watch. We'll be able to go watch Akira or whatever
You
the
could
movie
bribe
they
me to
show.
go.
I
Oh,
could
yeah.
probably wrangle us people for it.
Wrangle.
What about
See-
chat friends who are going?
There
That's
are no
me.
chat friends who are going. Yeah.
Oh.
Also, it's sort of sad because
Oh.
I'd know more people who would be going.
There's no
than
one.
These
There's no
two.
one. No one in the chat is like Adelaidean except for me, and then Howard comes.
Occasionally.
I'll come.
Yeah.
Gotta pay me.
I'll pay you for that day if you want to come to the quiz night.
Not particular.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
They occasionally
Come
have
on,
video
they're
game
your
questions.
friends. You should go.
Well,
It was fun and horrifying last year because we had Josh with us, and
Oh,
he
gosh.
just turned out
Oh.
to be the most obnoxious
Oh,
douchebag.
so you'll be replacing Josh for me. That's a fair trade for myself.
I would go, but I sort of live across the
Yeah, you
street.
don't want to. You don't want to spend $2,000 or something on airline.
2,000.
Just for Avcon.
An under.
2,000 would probably be for one way. Yeah.
No, that'd be about right.
Oh.
I mean, it wouldn't be good seats. Or a plane.
You'd just be tied on the outside of like
I would
I'll
just be
float my
chilling on
tractor
the
wheel over
wing.
there on a really long rope and pull you back.
you just dragged along behind it.
It would be like in that episode of The Simpsons, the little blue thing
What little blue thing?
on the
Yeah.
plane. Oh no, is it the bus?
On the bus.
Oh,
Well, there's
oh,
a
the
gremlin on the side
Yeah,
of the
the
bus.
gremlin.
Right.
And then
Oh.
there's just Hans Moleman in his gremlin on the. He's
Yeah.
like, oh, don't worry about it, dude. I'll take care of it, and just crashes him off the road.
Oh,
Just
Alright.
Gremlin
Well,
just
I
comes
mean,
back with
I would go to
Flanders head.
Australia if I get Tally.
No, you're not having Tally.
But I want her. She's adorable.
She's
Get
just
your
a
own.
cat.
She's
Get
a-
any cat. It'll be
She's
fine.
a
You can have my
mongrel.
cat.
She was literally born underneath a water tank.
So?
Sounds about right.
Go find a water tank and cats that give
And
birth
birth
under
a
it.
cat there, yeah.
Yeah. And birth a
yeah.
cat.
It's very
Just take
simple.
my
You have
cat.
to
Her
learn a
name
bit
is
of black
Bubbles.
magic.
But Aaron, you should go to their quiz night.
I hate the
Do
way
it,
Americans
do
pronounce
it, and then
Aaron.
film them.
What? You don't like the way?
I don't like the way Americans pronounce
Americans,
Aaron.
I know
Did
if
you
the
hit
Americans
Aaron as well?
Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like pronounce pronounce A.
Aaron?
E. Do you see a problem?
Okay,
like
how
Carl
do I
Barrett.
pronounce her name?
Aaron.
Aaron with an
Aaron.
A.
Aaron.
Say no, Luna.
Aaron.
Say Ar
Ar
on
on Aaron.
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 Yeah,
There you go.
Aaron.
My
That's
mom's name is Aaron, except it's Erin, so that's probably why.
Yeah,
I'm
That's
Wait.
actually Aaron.
Well, I assumed that your mum
That's
wasn't
Aaron.
called Aaron.
Yeah.
Aaron.
Aaron. Oh.
Too
It's
much
like
L
Carl
Like teaching
Barron.
someone
Oh.
Elvish.
It's like
I
Carl Barron's thing
know.
where he's like, he goes to America. He's like, my name's Carl. My name's Carl. What? Carl. Carol? No, Carl.
Yeah,
Oh,
Carol.
Carl.
Oh, Carl!
I can
Yes.
say
Carl.
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 Coral?
Yeah, but it's Carl.
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 Aaron.
Like,
Carl.
like Carl Drogo.
For
Melon.
fuck's sake.
Okay, after the podcast,
This
you
podcast
guys
is just
have
Carl,
practice.
Karen, Aaron, Carl.
after the podcast, you guys have to help me say his name. Say your name right.
All
Aaron.
Americans say it wrong. Every single one I've ever met, they all say Aaron.
Oh no, there was one thing in particular that was pissing me off about how you pronounce the letter. I can't remember what it was.
Was it the American
Well,
bit?
you pronounce words wrong all the time, mister, so...
Yeah, Liam can't say cooperation correctly.
I
Cooperate.
know.
Yeah, see.
Yeah, he's a bit
You said it.
specialist.
You just said it. Cooperate.
Cooperate. You say cooperation.
Yeah, I know, but you just said Liam
Cooperation?
can't pronounce cooperation correctly.
Yeah,
Cooperation.
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 See.
Yeah, he still can't say it.
Yeah.
Cooperation.
For a while,
There's
when
no
I was
U
younger,
in it.
Howard,
Yeah.
how do you Howard say castle?
Fuck.
Well, everyone has words they can't say. Like, I couldn't say sea anemone. I still can't
do
say
what?
that one.
You can't say what? See an enemy.
I'm like Nemo.
An enemy.
What?
I see an enemy and I hate it.
Almond.
And
Castle.
I couldn't say cinnamon and jewelry and funeral when I was younger.
Most people can't say cinnamon correctly.
What
but
if you
everyone's
had to
upset with
like get some cinnamon buns
at a
for
funeral?
a funeral?
How do you say
When
how do you say
when I was
Dan?
younger, I went to a lot of funerals and we didn't usually get Cinnabons. So or cinnamon
What
buns.
shitty funerals? Furials?
Sure.
We just
What
get
shitty
sausage
furial?
rolls at our funerals.
We
And
went
pies.
to
Might be sausage rolls.
restaurant like taverns and brunches.
Taverns. Do you mean
Tabs.
taverns, not taverns? Or did I just
Taverns.
say-
Taverns. That's
Chevrons.
Taverns.
I've also been playing Stalker Call of Pripyat
Woo! Stalker.
for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
An hour
Jurassic
about that
Park.
didn't get you very far.
That was
Speak
mainly
about
because
Jurassic Heart.
I'll get there.
No,
No,
speak about it
jump
now. I've
to
been
Jurassic
going for an
Park.
hour
We've
and a
almost
half.
been going for 2 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's probably about right.
that's what
We
happens.
haven't gotten past the intro yet.
I've
Wait,
played Stalker
this is
because
the
Metro
intro?
2033.
Fuck me.
We haven't actually gotten onto the content of the
We
show.
haven't actually got. It's because we never talk about the news story, so that never lasts any amount of time at all.
Yeah, but I've
And we're all
watched
pretty
Coach
fascinating
Noah.
anyway, so that's fine.
Played Stalker because Metro made me want to play Russian games.
I've been wanting to play Stalker so much recently as well.
Get Stalker complete because it makes the weather prettier.
Is that out for Pripyat though?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been out for like 4 years.
I can't
We
remember
should
now.
all play the ship.
We
What?
should play the ship at
Oh,
some
the
point.
Because
ship, yeah.
all
Oh,
of
the
us
ship.
have it.
God. Oh yeah, I do have that, don't I?
Everyone
Everyone
has the
has
ship.
it.
And if they
It
don't, then they
is
have
everybody.
friends who have like copies of it in their inventory.
Where did I put it?
Inventory.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Inventory.
Inventory.
Go away, ship
Inventory.
tutorial.
Played Beat Hazard. That was just to do thing of Acelios Scared Centrum. Played Saints Row. That's me and Howard doing the Let's Play, which we should probably do more of. Played Warframe for half an hour. It was fairly shit. Yeah. Played Flotilla for 0.2 hours because
Wait, what? Flotilla.
Flotilla.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
it's on the new Humble Bundle.
Oh, okay.
It's sort of vaguely neat, like battleship, fleet simulatory sort of thing.
If
Um,
the chat
just
starts
need a
going a
life
bit funny, it's
simulator?
because I'm watching Churchill now.
You're watching what?
Violent Femmes started. I was hoping we'd be done with the podcast by now.
Jesus Christ.
I thought we would be done. I thought it was like an hour, not if, many hours.
Also played Receiver, which is a cool little game based around modeling realistic gun mechanics. So like you have to if you run out of you first start off and the gun has got the safety on, so you have to turn the safety off. You have to pull the slide back to get a bullet into the chamber. Then if
mother.
Is this
if
like
your gun-
post office simulator or something?
No.
Mm.
And then if you run out of bullets in your clip, you have to press E to eject the clip. You have to holster your gun. You have to insert new bullets into the clip. You have to pull the gun back out and insert the clip again.
This guy doesn't know how to do it very fast, does he?
It sounds boring, but it's actually pretty satisfying when you do it. And I mean, there's like it's sort of it was made in like 7 days. It was like a 7-day game challenge thing. It's like $5 on the developer's website, and it's got like tapes throughout it that you pick up and tell you the story of the blah 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 blah.
It has a story.
I'm sure if you get in a rhythm with it, it would be really satisfying.
Yeah, you get used to it eventually, and it's sort of like sick. Also played Jurassic Heart, which is
Right, so
Tell us
is
more.
this a dating sim with dinosaurs?
yes,
Bold guess?
that is
Yeah.
exactly what it is.
Oh dear.
Howard linked it to me while I was at work, and I opened it, and it like this title screen is just like the Jurassic Park logo with like a love heart and like a human skeletal
Over the
hand
gates
reaching
and
out,
everything, like
and a
the
human
entrance.
skeletal hand reaching out to like grab a T-Rex skeletal hand. I was like, I am not going to open this at work, and so I got home and played it, and it is a thing. It's basically a visual novel dating sim where you play as a human girl, and there are male dinosaurs.
Do you fuck the dinosaurs?
I haven't gotten that far into it. So far, what I've done is gone to the store with a Tyrannosaurus Rex called Tyra-san to buy him a new ukulele because I dropped his current one.
Let's
Oh,
play.
you're a dick.
Let's play. Let's
And
play.
also, I might let's play it actually. And
Why would you not?
and he has Tyra-kun has a crippling fear of public performance because he once dropped his ukulele on stage, and because he's a T-Rex, he couldn't pick it up again with his tiny little arms.
I'm guessing because he
And
has
everyone
a ukulele
just
with
laughs
tiny
at him.
arms.
I
Those
have
are the
tiny
common problems
arms
of
and
the
a big
T-Rex.
head, and I don't think this plan was well
I
thought out.
don't think this plan was thought through.
Master.
That movie was amazing.
It was pretty good. He
Now,
rejuvenated
what
us
did
at
you-
our Disney marathon.
What does Cornelius look like? Tom Selleck.
Madbird, can you date a... What is the dinosaur that spits venom in Jurassic Park?
Dilophosaurus.
Yeah, I was thinking I was wrong with that. You have to date one of those.
I don't know.
No, you don't get a choice.
It's not
Yeah,
like
it's a
every
visual-
dinosaur is saying, I want to bang a Brachiosaurus. Let's go
Well,
find
I mean,
the
if
biggest
it's-
long-necked one around. It's a bit weird.
I would want to date a Dilophosaurus. Or
Oh.
whatever.
Oh dear.
Something
Hey,
that's
it's
used
the coolest one, and obviously
and just,
it's
you can use its frills to
multicolored.
tickle you, I guess.
What
weird
was
things.
the big sort of armadillo one with the big club tail?
Ankylosaurus.
Yeah. Get
I
me
might
one
be
of
I don't
those.
wait.
nerd.
Get me an Ankylosaurus.
And it can just like swat your ass with its like club.
Oh yeah.
Okay, news stories.
Finally.
That's a good place to
Yeah.
be.
Never.
Ubisoft's Uplay platform got hacked by Russians, and it turned out
Oh,
that
shit.
Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, the coming up expand-alone game that's like not coming out for another 3 weeks, was already on there, like, and just not
Mhm.
visible to the public. So people are like, and so that got leaked.
I'd say
And-
that's just good work to the Russians, really. Like, they saw it's there and they got it. Like, why were they stupid enough to put it up straight away?
Well, yeah, people's main questions are, if it's finished, then why is it not coming out for like another month?
Yeah.
Probably just how they're pacing new releases and everything, and probably,
They were still
Stuff.
stupid enough to put it up there, though. That's the thing.
Yeah,
yeah,
should-
they probably
they
just
Uplay's
thought
been
they were
hacked
smart.
before a couple times, hasn't it?
probably, it's shit.
It's
Ubisoft,
terrible, yeah.
The only reason people use Uplay is because they forced. It's like Origin.
Yeah.
Like there was, I was reading this thing. Wait, no, I was watching Total Biscuit's content patch at some stage, and the guy one of the EA guys, was talking about how Origin has like X amount, 100,000 of subscribers, and he's just like, well, yes, but that's because you force people to sign up for Battlefield 3 and Mass Effect and stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's, Battlefield, Mass Effect, and Far Cry. I'm pretty sure that's all I've got on there. Maybe Spore,
Far Cry is Ubisoft.
since I had Spore a while ago.
The Rayman games.
No one plays Rayman except for Cheese.
I would like to
There
play
were-
Rayman, but it's probably not as good as it was before.
They're beautiful levels because they're all hand painted and everything, and the fairies are really cool and they give you powers. But I don't know, they're fun multiplayer.
Are we talking about is Rayman has multiplayer?
Yeah,
Rayman's the dude who's like hands on
He
attached
doesn't
to his
have
body.
actual limbs.
Yeah,
which is
I-
Yeah,
I
it's
Yeah,
like
he-
floating
he has-
bobs
the right
and
thing.
birds. And
Yeah.
no neck, yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have a neck.
He's
yeah,
just-
there's
yeah.
multiplayer.
Oh, okay.
I know for
Okay.
consoles at least.
yeah.
Cliff Blizz. I can never pronounce his last name.
Just Cliffy B.
Cliffy B.
Blazinski.
Blazinski.
Yeah.
Cliff
Cliff Bebop.
Blazinski thinks that Always Online
Mike
is coming fast.
Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski. Mike Wazowski. It's okay, buddy.
That's good, buddy.
just his face poking around the door. It's okay, buddy.
Yeah,
Cliffy B thinks that
Yeah.
Always Online is coming. What do people think of Always Online?
Annoying.
It's annoying, but he's got a point that most gamers now have access to fairly stable, constant internet, so
And
at least in
You've
civilized
got
parts of the
The
world.
poor
What?
Yankalilla man.
oh, Yankalilla.
28 kilobytes a second.
Well, like,
the internet at Willanga was 12,000 times faster than the internet at Yakalilla.
Oh, but that's NBN. So
Yeah,
that
NBN
is faster
speeds
than the
that.
rest of the country at the moment.
Yeah.
I can understand why they would want to do the always online, but it is just
DRM.
a pain.
Yeah.
And
It
it
is.
doesn't work that well either, because, like, what was it? Assassin's Creed 2 was taunting that, and then within a week, people made
Do you mean
fake servers to do
touting?
it.
Oh yeah, but also like every time the internet went down, you would lose all of your progress.
Yeah, it would just boot you immediately.
Like it seems fairly inoffensive to me as long as that doesn't happen.
Yeah,
Well,
So long as it can survive offline.
If
Yeah.
you need to activate it online to begin with, and then you can play it
like at least at the
offline,
at the start of it or something, or just like every couple of hours or something, it does it, and it doesn't boot
it
you
checks
when
yeah,
it comes off.
make sure that
Like
you aren't
just saves it where it is or something.
Yeah.
certain games like SimCity, for example, for a while you only could do 20-minute sessions offline.
Oh gosh, that was
Yeah,
disastrous.
SimCity was a fucking
Yeah.
That's
train
retarded.
Yeah, and I think they've probably taken it as a lesson or whatever, but I don't
Not
know.
much of a
The only
lesson.
thing I have a problem with is just like, what happens if, I don't know, a business goes under and their servers are gone? It's like, oh,
Oh, the game
Yeah.
does.
no single player.
Then it'll probably get modded to be able to play single player.
if it's
if someone's
moderately popular,
wanting to,
someone
though.
will buy it up. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just thinking for consoles also, you know?
Well,
Console
The latest-
always online seems a bit stupid.
Yeah, the
to me.
console-
well, that's the
always,
thing.
yeah, that's pretty
Xbox,
poor.
the latest on that is that it isn't actually always online.
Well, there's nothing confirmed about the 720.
Well, no,
yet,
but
really.
the latest sort of information.
That one guy got fired.
No, after this is just in the last couple of days.
Oh, okay.
That the always online is basically for a TV connection.
Oh, okay.
Not
That would
actually
make more
console. Like the
sense.
console can be played offline
That's
entirely.
Well, it makes sense that you'd need to be online to watch TV on it.
It's basically so you can have internet TV running through it.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Nice.
it's saying, at least if the last thing I read about it was how it's actually going to play, it's mostly just separate units which make up a whole sort of system for a whole entertainment system type deal.
Also just modular crap.
Pretty much, yeah.
I
So, like-
hate when I go into my Xbox and there's just, oh, search on Bing. Oh, all these ads. It's like, I just
Oh, I
want to
hate
play
Bing
Left
so
4
much.
Dead. That's
Bing is
all I want to
hate
do.
Fucking Bing.
I hate using my 360 now because it takes me about 10 minutes to get through to what I want to do. Instead of play
My
games,
360
play
died.
If a
movie.
console isn't fast, then there's not much point in having a console.
Oh, it isn't that it isn't fast, it's just that it's got everything else on it which isn't related to playing games or using it as a DVD player.
Yeah, it's annoying.
It's got so much shit on there now, which is basically
I don't
worthless.
use my console to go on Facebook and post, selfies, no makeups. Like, I just, no filter. Yeah, no, and duck faces.
Z formation, hip rotation.
No one does duck face better than Aaron.
Oh, I can find that duck face photo.
I'm
The duck
hanging
face
on
photo
right
is
there.
glorious.
I've actually seen it. It's on our forums.
Yeah, that's right.
Me and
It's-
Alistair in the
it's-
background
it's-
just sort of
it's-
disappointed.
It's pretty great. It's magical.
Every time I see it. Oh god.
Alright, now we have to have Facebook.
But I don't know if we're just being old curmudgeons, but I
We're
just
not
want
old.
my video games to be separate from my multimedia. Like PlayStation, where I think the streaming stuff is kind of cool, but I don't want.
Except that doesn't work in Australia, like Netflix and shit, which
Yeah, we don't have
Yeah.
Netflix.
we
Yeah.
had to have all that stuff still put onto like the Dash or whatever for
Onto
the
the console,
360.
even though we can't actually access them.
Yeah,
That's that's a fair bit of a tease. I'm
I
kind
just-
of looking
I don't
forward
know.
to that Wii thing that comes out because that seems like it might just be games.
Oh, the Ouya?
I thought it was Wii.
The,
No
as
one
in
knows how to say it.
Ouya?
I don't know.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Isn't it? It's
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
It's
You don't
terrible.
want it.
You
I'm
don't
not
want
gonna
it.
get it, but at least that one might just be video games, even if it is just like dodgy.
No,
Oh, it
it's-
is, but they're
It's
all like...
phone
games
like
and shit.
casual phone apps and
Yeah,
shit.
it's all like old Game Boy games and stuff because it can't
And a
run
bit of an
anything.
emulator,
Ooh,
yeah.
yeah, there it is.
I just
Apparently.
remember seeing a video for it and like someone just in the comments is like, "Is my Ouya going to be able to run Crisis?" And just
I
everybody
saw that, yeah.
like laughing at them.
Oh dear.
Maybe like
Also,
an
Blazin-
8-bit
Cliff
version of
Blazinski
Crisis.
looks like a cunt, so I'm inclined to ignore everything he ever says.
He does look a bit dickish. Yes.
Like a twat, yeah. Also, he said
No,
that
what-
Diablo 3 is the poster child of a messy launch when we've just had like SimCity.
Well,
Yeah.
Diablo 3. Oh, that Diablo 3's launch was better than SimCity's.
Yeah. Oh, he also thinks that Diablo 3 would have sold half as much if it didn't have always online.
What? Yeah, like always online is a good thing.
That's what he's trying. Well, I don't know if he's saying that it's a good thing, but he reckons that if it didn't have always online, Diablo 3 would have
Oh,
sold
would
half
have
of that.
I assume would have been pirated, but yeah, maybe.
Oh,
but-
yeah, I guess so.
Like,
He's
that
very
makes-
bitter
You're
about
still gonna play.
piracy
You're
because
still gonna play multiplayer though. You still need online for that.
he's all butthurt about piracy because everybody pirated Gears of War when it came out on the PC because it was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And he's
Pirated
all-
anything
he's
in ages
so
after
angry
I
about it.
discovered Steam.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that I have Steam, I
I
pretty
did
much
it a
don't pirate
fair.
anything.
I had pirated games, and then now that I've started using Steam, I don't have any.
Yeah. It's
Last
just
time
all
I pirated
Steam
something
bullshit.
was Assassin's Creed 3, I think, because I just wasn't going to pay for that.
There are a lot of games around. It's just I don't want to give these people money.
Riptide.
Oh,
Should have paid
man,
full price for Riptide, Liam. That's the only honourable way.
fuck off. I'm going to get it from wherever that place was, City Key House or whatever.
I
Yeah.
bet Riptide's always online. No, I bet it's
21.
not always online, Derek, because it treats us right.
Dur-
Well, I just remember when we all got Dead Island to begin with and just spent
Oh,
an hour
that did
and,
not
Oh.
work. That was
and we
so.
couldn't...
It
We
couldn't
A,
host more
couldn't-
than 2 players.
We
or
couldn't
something?
connect to each other, and the mic was constantly on, so there was just this
That's-
horrible echoing
Oh,
noise.
That was really disappointing. I
That
still
was
haven't
terrible,
finished
yeah.
that game yet.
You're not missing out
You
on
have to
anything.
No,
play
I
with
got,
another
like-
human
yeah.
being
I
to
got 3
survive it.
chapters into that stupid forest area, and it was all about shooting alive people. It's just, I want to shoot living people. I'll play something else.
Oh, that,
I want
yeah,
to
that
twat
was
zombies and
that
step
was
on their
somehow
heads.
shittier than the sewers, I thought.
We got pretty bored, yeah.
That did have hilarious cutscenes.
And then
where
it did
someone
have that.
shakes a
It
stick
did
and
have
they
the
just
the
shoot you
shake a
the
stick
fucking
rape, man.
Oh my.
In physics
Yes,
class,
characters
some
including
kid made
Shakespeare
fun of me
Black.
for not playing Dead Island. I was like, you know that's one of the single most glitchiest games.
It's pretty shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it becomes so broken once you knock people down and then just start playing hopscotch on zombies' heads.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Not as shitty as Lost Planet 2.
Yeah, I
Oh,
preferred my
Lost Planet
time
2.
with Dead Island than my time with Lost Planet 2.
Actually,
I
I
just always
like
prefer
Lost
my
Planet
time
1.
with
I
you,
didn't
Liam.
get very far in Lost Planet 2.
I liked Lost Planet 1 when I originally played it on the Xbox because I had no other games.
I think
I'm
I managed.
sure
I think I managed to finish it on computer as well. It took me forever with the final boss again because, like, it gives
I'm
you
sure
a
I
whole
wouldn't
new
enjoy
type
it if
of
I
like
played it
mech
again.
with different controls and shit. Then immediately boss fight. Just thanks for that game.
Batman Arkham Origins, and
I'm
there's also some
excited!
3DS game. as
Why
well.
they had to make it a prequel, I don't know.
Well, because they killed. Spoiler alert.
Oh yeah, I
In
didn't
the
finish the
second-
second one, did I?
Neither
Yeah,
I
did I.
haven't finished a game in so long.
I didn't finish that Arkham City either. I didn't
Well,
care.
I guess I
Oh,
won't.
Arkham City was made. Oh, you can spoil that.
No,
then.
it's
You
been
can
out long
spoil it.
enough.
I don't, yeah, people who don't want to have it spoiled. should play
Spoiler
it by now.
alert: Joker dies at the end.
Yeah.
So I
Shit.
mean, the Joker Batman. That's kind of a big thing. So of course they would have to do a prequel, and I don't know.
There's plenty of other
mean,
villains
the-
though. They sort of made the mistake of downplaying everyone else to bring the Joker up.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
killing him off just pretty much ended it.
But Mark
Wow.
Hammond isn't going to be
Hamill?
voicing Joker anymore, so I
Did
don't
you say
know.
Mark Hammond?
Sad
Did you
face.
say Hammond or
Yeah,
What?
isn't
I
it?
heard
it's
Hammond.
Hamill?
Hamu.
Oh, I
Ham
got it wrong.
I-L-L.
Hamil.
Hey, you've not seen the original Star Wars movies, have you? Also known as the only Star Wars movies.
Yeah,
Apart
I've
from
seen
episode
those. I
2.
grew up watching those.
Have you seen Jay and
Good.
Silent Bob?
The
No.
cock puncher.
I am cock knocker.
Cock knocker. Hey kids, it's Mark
Liam, I
Hamill.
have to, Liam,
Applause.
I have to link you to that. Remind me after the podcast is finished to link you to that.
Okay. But, I mean, I don't know. They kind of just...
He is the voice of the Joker.
Because he
That-
can't act anymore because he looks like a
Hey, he's gonna be in the new Star Wars
He
movie.
looks like a kid for his
He
ass.
aged horribly.
Both him and what's in that Carrie Fisher both
Yeah,
aged
they
Yeah.
did
fucking
very
horribly.
well. Although Carrie
They sort of
Fisher was
melted.
in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, wasn't she?
Yeah,
She was
it was the first thing
The nun.
they'd been together in,
Yeah,
Harrison
like,
Ford
since the
still
movies.
looks vaguely the same, just older.
yeah.
and more melty a bit.
Yeah.
He just sort of expanded somewhat.
He's
and-
He
he's
did a
getting a
little.
little bit bigger and a bit dustier.
Mm.
So it's being made by Warner Brothers Games Montreal apparently, instead of the guys who made Asylum and City.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
Montreal
still-
usually does good stuff.
I'm also not sure why it's Arkham Origins, if it's about Batman's origins rather than the origins of Arkham
Because
Asylum.
Arkham is like the name of the canon
Yeah.
universe
Yeah,
of
Arkham's a
games.
sort of series for it, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
Like
maybe...
Asylum City
it-
Origins.
yeah, that's kind of weird that they did that, but I understand why, because...
If they just called it, like Batman Origins, then that's a movie.
Well, they could have called it Year Zero or something. Isn't that the
That's the
Comic
comics,
thing?
how they do it. Year 1 and everything.
Year One? Yeah.
Oh, year one.
But year 1... Oh,
Not
if
the
they did a year
movie.
1 game, that
That's
would
where
be...
that's where my mind went. And of
Yeah,
course
if they
I
did
went
a year
immediately
one
to
game,
Mitchell Priest is going to fall in the fire.
Mitchell Priest is going to fall in the fire, and then he did.
Yes.
They
Oh,
couldn't
God.
do it.
I don't know. I'm really excited. I hope they don't mess it up, because I really like Batman. So.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff they could do, as long as they don't fuck it up, yeah.
I wonder what universe they're gonna sort of play into about Batman's origin. I mean,
I hope
obviously
they
his
designed the game better than they did Arkham City. Because the main reason I got bored of Arkham City was the level design. Like with Asylum, it started out you had very few equipment. As you got further, you got better equipped, and so did the enemies. But Arkham City, like just straight away, they give the enemies guns and armor and shit.
Yeah.
And it was
Real
just
sort
too
of
big and
pacing.
sprawly, and like it
too much like claw action. It's not.
I was
very fun
really,
to get
really
around.
stoked when I heard about it because I was like, oh shit, I like Arkham Asylum and I like open world games, and this is going to be an open world Arkham Asylum.
I mean,
and then I played it, I'm just like, oh, this is boring.
I've got Batman watching me because I got the collector's edition one. I've got the Batman statue just sitting here next to the Marcus bobblehead from Borderlands 2.
Oh, the Marcus bobblehead.
I like when I loaded up Arkham Asylum or Arkham City, and like I just saw all those Riddler trophies. I was like, oh my god! Like my OCD immediately acted up, and I was like, I have to get all of these. How do
I liked doing the Riddler ones in Arkham Asylum, especially when you actually get all of them. You actually sort of remotely get the Riddler arrested.
Sort of.
Well,
Sort
and I
of.
liked
Like they
how
try to.
I liked how they were clever
Wasn't Jim
too.
Carrey the Riddler?
In the movie, yeah.
He's in the movie, yeah.
I think he was an awesome
He's in the
Riddler.
new Kick-Ass movie, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
There's a new Kick-Ass movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kick-Ass
Yeah.
too.
Oh. I did not like Kick-Ass.
Unfortunately.
If you haven't read the Kick-Ass comic,
The comics are apparently really dark and awesome.
it's so fucked up. It's nothing like the movie at all.
The
Yeah.
movie. All I saw from the movie, took away from it was just little girl murders people.
That's in the comic, yeah.
Well,
Also,
I'm
they
sure
had
that's the whole thing.
they had music from 28 Days Later at one stage.
What?
Basically,
in
the
a house
comic,
in a heartbeat, or
Yeah,
Yeah.
they had like a.
that's like the only song of it.
the comic is basically anything good that happens to what's his face in the movie doesn't happen in the comic.
So he's
Doesn't he die or like get shot at one stage?
It gets fucked constantly.
Because I remember
by
I remember a
everything.
cover of just him like laying in a pool of his own blood.
Yeah,
He
he gets
gets,
fairly
like-
messed up a lot.
Yeah.
Which is it's more realistic than like, oh, I'm gonna be a superhero, and then is a superhero like, well, I'm gonna be a superhero, then fucking dies.
Yeah.
Well,
'cause, like,
that's
that was
all
the
I
whole
remember. The other thing I remember from the movie. Every time he just gets the shit kicked out of him, just continuously. Like the only way he's
Well,
going to
yeah,
stop a crime is if they eventually get bored of murdering him.
They get bored and like, fuck, I can't be bothered beating this kid up anymore.
Like a very weak Deadpool or something with less humor.
Oh, Deadpool.
When's that Deadpool
Yeah.
video game coming out?
I
mean, that'll probably
I
be
think it
terrible,
got delayed, but I think it's coming out mid-year, like 3/4 of the way through year.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Because that might be worth a look at if it's
I
really
hope it's
cheap.
good.
Yeah.
Speaking of like tie-in games, Warner has registered the Mad Max domains
That will be interesting if they actually do something with
because
it.
apparently there's a new Mad Max movie coming out. I didn't know
yes,
that.
there is.
Tom Hardy. Apparently playing Mad Max.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Well, you don't want Mel Gibson doing it.
No, not at this stage.
No one wants him. He's too controversial nowadays. Well, was too controversial. He's
Fucking
done it
Jews.
for a while.
He's a bit on the old side too.
He is
Was
a
the
bit
Ross
ancient,
Noble
yes.
thing where he's just like, oh, Mel Gibson just staggers around the car yelling anti-Semitic remarks.
He's like,
Yeah.
I don't like Jews.
Yeah, that's right.
Um,
But yeah, Mad
Tom
Max
Hardy's
game,
a good actor, so I mean,
I can imagine Mad Max game is just going to be like Borderlands, crossed
Pretty
with
much, it'll be
Rage.
like
Yeah,
drive
that's
the
all I could think.
Interceptor down the road, fight some bandits.
Drive
So long
down,
as
drive
it's got
down the road
Thunderdome.
while fighting bandits.
Well,
The
hopefully it'll be like
actual-
Borderlands, except not shit.
Borderlands is fun.
Like it's.
You
I
never
don't
played it, Aaron.
are we talking about
Yes.
Borderlands 1 or Borderlands 2?
They were both sort of iffy.
They're both sort of okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Neither are very
they
good.
definitely have their quirks and humor, and you just kind of have to spend your time, I guess, really listening to the.
I enjoyed Borderlands 2 more than number
No,
1.
but
despite
Borderlands
the fact
2
that I
got
haven't finished
boring
that either.
in spite of its humor.
Yeah,
like,
it did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It got to the point where the wackiness was expected and thus not wacky.
I like
Mm.
Tiny Tina.
You would.
Tiny Tina
You
was just
would.
was a completely dull character to
Fucking
me.
Ash.
Hey Ash, what you playing?
Go get the badonkadonks. Get them
Ladies.
fine women's.
Yeah.
BioWare says, how about we just decide not to repel women and talked about women and sex in video games and how the public apparently views gamers as children, whereas the game industry views the public as teenage boys who want to see tits. Which is probably
It's
pretty
pretty
accurate,
much
yeah.
about right, really.
Yeah.
Well,
Everyone
you're a
in
girl.
video games is children.
Girls like
Luna, you're a
boobs,
girl.
too.
How do you feel about boobs and sex in games?
You're a girl? Oh my
I
god.
know. I know.
Wait, you're black?
It's hard to believe, but I don't care. I mean, if it adds to the story, and even if it doesn't, I don't mind. I mean, like, I'm, I guess, kind of bad about it, but I'm not a good... See, if Joe was here, he would be all feminist-like, but I'm not.
Why is Joe a feminist?
Because he wants to get into Luna's pants.
That makes sense.
Because that's a thing, I guess, but, I honestly don't really mind. I mean, I would like a character to be well-rounded, like, I don't know, I like Lara Croft, and she has boobs, and that doesn't really matter. But I mean, like, if it's just a character...
She is just boobs, yeah. Except possibly...
Yeah, well,
No, she's also a strong female.
She's
Character.
also
Probably in the new
like
one, yeah.
wounded and stuff.
Yeah, the new
Yeah.
one would be better, not like the old Lara Croft.
Well, yeah, I was
It
talking
isn't
about the new
lollipop
one.
chainsaw, is what you're saying.
Well, like...
Which is literally just tits on a stick, which walks around killing people.
Like Bayonetta.
Exactly.
Bayonetta is just an
But-
enormous pair of legs with long hair at the end.
Yeah, like,
her outfit is also
I mean,
her
I
hair.
don't mind it, and I don't think it, like, sets females back 50 years and, like, is an atrocity to the human race. Like, I don't know. I think girls and females are a part of life, so they should be in games, and just because a girl has big boobs and she's in a game, girls can have small boobs. Like, I mean, in the Uncharted series, the chick, it started with an E, like Ella, or something.
I don't think
She
any of
didn't
us
have-
can help you here, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, she didn't have ginormous breasts, so I mean, I don't know, like, it's not a big deal, just
It's
because someone has,
impossible.
like, I don't know. And if you're like Melina or Katana in Mortal Kombat, I mean, they still have awesome... They don't, like, they're not worse players because they have boobs. I mean, they still have awesome fatalities, and they still...
They're just hypersexualized.
Yeah. I mean,
Because
so is Johnny
Mortal Kombat-
Cage.
Johnny Cage.
Oh, God.
Get
If
over
anyone crotch punches, I immediately disrespect you.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Oh yeah, doing the splits and then crotch punching.
Yeah.
No.
Doing it with
Johnny
style.
Cage. Johnny Cage is based on Jean-Claude Van Damme crossed with Nicolas Cage.
That's why he's amazing.
Yeah.
I still love the original Mortal Kombat movie, despite it being
Oh,
terrible.
yeah.
But, I mean...
Like, all the characters, all female characters in game, they're always sexualized even a bit. Like, even the ones in League of Legends, to bring that up again.
Mm.
Even,
Miss
like,
Fortune.
Yeah, it took until
Miss
they
Fortune
finally
has
did Leona.
pretty big, like, yeah, Miss Fortune's very well endowed and very hippie. Even, like, Cassiopeia, who's,
Damn hips.
like, half snake lady.
If
Even
you
she's,
go-
like, exposed and chest out.
Yeah, but like Alistair barely wears any clothes.
Who?
Alistair.
Oh,
The-
Alistair
yeah.
is a Minotaur, but yes.
On
Well, what about
Divine Art,
Nunu?
or Divine
He's getting
Art,
things
however you
naked.
say it,
His
there's
arm is
actually
bulge
a
long.
chart of every single female Dota character and her boob size, and going from largest to smallest.
But to be fair, like, on the other side of
Uh.
things, there's a lot of, like, male characters in League of Legends who are, like, sort of flaunting a bit. Like, Jace is
Also,
just,
look
like, a
at
pure
Dante.
pretty boy. Dante.
Newest
Oh, yeah,
Dante?
Dante
Yeah.
is a male slut, yes.
As
So
in
I mean,
from-
like,
Devil May
I don't
Cry.
know. I guess it goes
Yeah.
both ways, and it's also that whole standard where it's like, if boys sleep with a bunch of women or girls, then, you know, hooray for him. But if a girl sleeps with a bunch of guys,
What a
she's
whore.
Slut.
You know,
Yeah,
like, I
that
think it's also
sticks around
kind
a
of a
lot.
part of that. So,
I think it's more that
But that's because people
people
who
don't
play
know how
games-
to write strong female characters, which aren't either, oh, she's had some terrible life, and they fall into standard terrible tropes to how to do them.
BioWare are pretty good at the female characters.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's sort of BioWare's whole thing. They like to actually bring
BioWare
like,
are just pretty good
romance
at writing
into a
in
game.
general, aren't they?
Like, it's a part of an active
What'd you
choice.
say, Aaron?
BioWare is pretty good at writing in general. I've never played a Bioware game, that's what I've heard.
Until the end of Mass Effect 3 and like all of Dragon Age 2, yes, they were good at writing.
Play Jade Empire.
I need to play. I played like
I keep
half an
meaning
hour
to play
ago.
it.
Jade Empire is an amazing game.
Where is
But
it?
to be fair, with the end
45
of Mass
minutes,
Effect
well,
3,
not much.
what happened with the end of Mass Effect 3 is that the creative director guy locked himself in a room, wrote the ending of Mass Effect 3, and then didn't let anybody change it. Like, he didn't let the actual writer people have any say in the ending of it, so I wouldn't say that's Bioware,
No, that's not.
full stop.
It's sort of
I heard
Bioware thing.
FemShep had better options or better dialogue than...
Oh, all of the female characters in Bioware games have better voices than the male characters.
Yeah.
No,
so,
it's
I
not just
mean,
the
I
voice.
don't
Like
think...
better
And if you play Fem Shepherd, you actually get Garrus to say something, for fuck's sake.
Garrus says things apart
He
from
doesn't just say, I gotta recalibrate this gun.
I'm gonna
Fuck off,
recalibrate
Shepard."
these guns.
I love Garrus.
like, damn it,
I
Garrus,
want to
talk to me.
recalibrate that ass.
Recalibrate that
I
ass.
love the race who just, like, they speak their emotions, like, saying...
Sorry, the Elcor.
Yeah, I love them.
big
They're, like,
elephant.
giant, really
Puzzled.
confused elephants.
Puzzled. What is this thing you're inserting into me?
Barely
But what do you
confused
guys
terror.
think
I am
about
sorry.
the whole... Do you guys think it's detrimental to females and everything?
I don't care.
Well, it's not like kids
I like
are...
it when a female character is well rounded and well written and so on, but whatever. If the game has just obvious sex object character, then I probably won't be playing it anyway.
Yeah, I'd much prefer an actual character. Like Elizabeth in Bioshock, she's much more of a character.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Yeah, but there's
a
some
better
weird...
thing to have,
I
as opposed to
can't
just...
say anything because
some
of
of
the
the tits.
spoilers.
I cried like a little bitch.
I'm guessing she'd probably
Yeah, but you
die
cry
or
like a little
something,
bitch at everything.
It's
'cause you're
true.
a little
Yeah,
bitch.
you do cry a lot, Liam. It's worrying.
I'm a very emotional man.
You leak from every orifice every chance you get.
Don't
when
worry,
watching movies
Madbird.
or
Girls,
games.
chicks, and girls dig sensitive guys.
He's not sensitive, he's a little bitch.
I'm not sensitive, I'm just a
There's
pussy.
there's quite a difference.
Oh, girls call being a little bitch sensitive, quotation marks.
No, there's
He's
a
a
difference.
bastard!
He's special.
The most sensitive
Oh,
thing
God.
about Liam is if you punch him in the dick.
We'll
Yeah,
just punch him
'cause-
anyway. He's squishy and
Thank you
weak.
so much. Yeah, I'm very squishy.
And if something happened to Tally.
Okay, yeah, if something happened to Tally, I'd probably be fairly devastated. Okay, so apparently, Luna, it's story time, and Luna wants to know if any of us have been affected emotionally by a video game.
I don't have emotions.
Luna, you fucking suggested that you start then.
you gotta carry this
obviously,
segment.
Walking Dead. I love Clementine, and I did
Oh, I need to
everything.
finish that.
Yeah, Clem, and everything in my power to like protect her. So I was really emotionally connected with her. But I mean, I think it's really cool when video games. I mean, they're not just all guns and shooting, and even if they are, they can, emotionally connect you and bring out things. Like recently, I've been watching Cry's channel, and what are they? They're like Japanese, I think, RPGs, and he was playing like Mad Father and Corpse Party, and I don't know, I was actually scared, and it wasn't like Slender where it's like just jumps and everything. Like it was
Oh, okay.
storytelling, and like it crafted a whole story. It's also, I think, a manga or an anime too, but
Probably just
I
Japanese
don't-
style horror or something.
yeah, and I don't know, I'm a big horror fan, and of
Although
course,
horror's a bit
like,
shit, really.
yeah. And I mean, Amnesia, I guess, affected my emotions because I was scared of the gatherers.
Oh, I loved Amnesia.
I
you
enjoyed
actually
it
played
too,
it?
and I really
Yeah, I loved Amnesia.
Did you?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was scared to remap. That was great.
I mean, the storytelling and like how they. I mean, I wish they had more time for the end because they were so rushed. They just kind of had to wrap it up. But I mean, they're coming out with a second one, like Pigs of Man or something, Men of Pigs, and
Pigs of man.
Pigs of man!
I'm so terrified.
In
It's the pigs
space.
of man.
crab people.
I just noticed the rainbow plug to awful guys
Yeah,
at the
same.
bottom of the document.
Thoughtful
But
guys on YouTube.
I don't
Check
know.
this out.
Like, I think it's really cool when video games make you actually feel something other than like I'm going to shoot that, I'm going to kill that.
Mass
Sin-
Effect
Yep.
3 did that with
It made you feel sad because of how it ended.
No, what's his
Before
name?
that, before the rage it made me feel at the end of it, it
Legion,
made me cry
yes.
like a little bitch because of Morden and Legion.
Yeah, I always felt bad about the decision with Legion. That was the one that left a sort of bad taste. Because Legion was always a cool character, but you have to pretty much betray him.
Yeah.
There's no real way to go around
And
it.
he says I.
My brother and my
Little
friends
bitch.
played Mass Effect before I did, and they know I'm really connected to characters like the Rancor,
The
Rex.
Rancor?
Elcor?
Elcor. I'm sorry.
The Krogan. The Krogan.
Yeah, correct.
Krogan.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Not
My
the
brain is
Rancor.
really scattered
There's
tonight.
big
Christ.
difference there, Christ.
Yeah, Rancor is
Significant
in
difference.
The
Star
Rancor.
Wars.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Rex is pretty awesome. Every
Rex,
time I
like,
played Mass
I
Effect 1, it was
love
always
Rex.
Rex and Garrus.
I love Garrus. You know, like I love them. I don't care about Ashley and then that one other guy.
Ashley's boring as
Caden
shit.
Alenko.
Caden?
Yeah, and Caden's incredibly boring.
Caden's a twat.
Everyone let him die. It's
Oh
okay.
yeah, everyone kills
It's true.
Caden. Fuck him.
Yeah, I saved Ashley.
Because Ash gets hot in Mass Effect 3.
She gets fancy hair and
She
everything.
grew up. She
So-
She grew up.
Well, she's still called Ashley Williams, which just reminds me of.
I
Eva
know,
right now.
which makes me happy all over.
Jesus
In
Christ.
your pants.
Yes, in my
I've
pants.
got a hunk
That's
on
the only
burning
place he's
love
happy.
In my pants.
But so like my friends and my brother were like, okay, you have to do this mission so this person something bad doesn't happen. I was like, what? And it freaked me out. But I don't know.
You just do every
I get
mission,
really
though.
connected to characters and I always feel really bad. Like I'm always like, okay, I'm gonna do one good run and one evil run, and I just end up doing one good run because I just have a
Yeah,
really
I can. Yeah, I was
Because
trying
you've
to
already
start
spent 60 hours playing, it's like, fuck
I
that.
tried to start a FemShep Linda run, which is my evil character that I use in everything. And
It's
I
also
just
his actual identity.
couldn't
he's
re-
come
yeah,
to
I am
terms
also
with it.
called Linda. But yeah, I couldn't do it.
It's not your ex-girlfriend's name, which you named your Xbox.
No.
No, it's his name because he is actually a woman.
I
I
am.
know.
He wants
Madbird,
I've just
you
got a very
need to
deep
become
voice.
a cross-dresser
Vagina
so that you can be my
Do I?
drag mama.
I don't want to be like, what's his name? That guy Mitch and me went to school with.
Alistair.
No.
Aaron?
Ouch.
Aaron?
Yeah, you.
I don't. Well, actually, I do a little bit.
Halo sort of affected me, I guess. I was involved in the story.
Because you're a
Just
Cortana
because of my
bitch.
Halo
I like
tag, yeah.
Cortana.
Yeah.
She was lovely.
Whenever, like, at the end of Halo 2, where he's just like, I'm gonna come back for you. And then Cortana is like, don't make a deal
I'm
of
gonna
promise
come back.
if you know you can't keep it. And I'm just like,
I ship them,
Yeah.
so, you know.
Aaron's just weirded out.
no, but then
Well, by the Halo one, yeah, it's a little strange.
and then Halo 4 comes along and it's all like, oh yeah, don't make a deal of promise if you know you can't keep it. It's like, no, don't ruin like previous decent games, you fucking cunts.
Yep.
Fuck Halo 4, man.
Isn't there like
Fun
a thing in Halo
multiplayer.
4 you can actually like teabag people with like your
Yeah, the holograms,
Yeah, that's
you can
right.
set them to tea.
What?
Yeah, it's an actual game
Yeah.
thing. They really did
Why
just
did they put that in there?
cater to the
Lowest
generic
Lowest
common
audience.
common denominator.
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yep,
people
yep.
fall for holograms all the goddamn time. I'm just like,
I've never played Halo 4.
oh, well,
They were in Reach.
I watched the first
Yeah, they
bit
were
of...
in Reach.
Oh yeah,
they
that's
weren't.
right,
They weren't very smart though. They were just sort of like,
They would just
They
run
ran
to
in
a
a straight
place
line,
and
yeah.
this is the only
yeah.
thing I've got, so I'm going to use it because I don't have sprint.
It was always sprint.
Yeah,
that's all
you
had.
always had sprint. You
That's
Or
because
jetpacks.
sprint looked badass. Where you put like just fucking barreling down the road and shit.
Yeah.
and, could you always crouch with invisibility and you would go fully invisible?
No.
Well, that's
It
a
always
new
made
thing
you
now.
hard. It always made you harder to see because you were smaller, but like it didn't make it. There was still like the warping lines around you.
Yeah, it's a thing now where you can crouch with invisibility and you're fully invisible.
Huh.
Hmm.
I just remember
That
playing.
seems like it'd be very easy to exploit, just crap walking everywhere.
Yeah,
pretty
but
slow,
like
though.
your invisibility has a meter, so when your shields go, also when your shields go up, like you change color, so
Oh, the crackle happens like across your.
armor.
Crackle,
Yeah.
crackle,
Yeah.
crackle.
The invisibility in Halo was never that good. Like the invisibility in Crisis
Well, that
multiplayer, like not number 2. Number 2 is terrible, but the first one was actually really good because you go fully invisible, but your shadow still stays. So you have to
that's neat.
you have to hide your shadow. But if you use the binoculars, they have a like a microphone on the area you're looking at. So if you go over someone who's cloaked, you can hear a static.
Oh, that's
Cool.
neat.
So every time you go to a point, you got to look for the shadows, and you got to use the binoculars to find the static hiss of a stealth person. Or you can just sort of
cool.
try and find a very, very faint outline.
Spray everywhere.
Well, that's one way to do it, but the weapons aren't that powerful.
You know, that's how you got all those girls pregnant.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Spray everywhere.
that was one hell of a lawsuit.
So many children.
Why do they call you cockknocker?
Well, there's a funny story behind that.
There's a funny story behind that.
Oh.
Okay, so we done?
Anyone else been affected by video games in an emotional way?
No.
Emotional.
I probably have at some stage, but I don't.
Emotionally, I
That's-
can't say a lot
yeah.
from video games. Like, there are certain areas.
I don't get it from video games too often.
Original Bioshock blew my mind.
Original Bioshock was very good in its day.
Like the twist at the end, like I was literally like, what the fuck?
Oh, the Would You Kindly, yeah.
Hey, I have not played the original Bioshock. Don't spoil it.
Would you kindly
Your
go back
Andrew
and
How
play
many
Ryan's
years
son.
has it been?
many,
Not
many.
enough.
You're Andrew Ryan's son, and you were brainwashed so that whenever someone says, would you kindly, then you do whatever comes after that.
His
Yeah.
son with a whore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the whore's very important.
Hey, Luna.
hmm
You know why it's called Infinite?
If you spoil this, I swear to God.
I think that already just has, if he's actually got meaning behind it, but oh well.
Maybe it doesn't.
There was
then
one
we're
bit
just-
in Deus Ex I continuously reloaded because I didn't want to fail that part. Like one person's about to die and they're just sort of like surrounded by enemies. And I just
Oh, was
I-
that was what? Yeah. You can spoil it, we don't care. I'm the pilot.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I had
Aaron's
to do
still
that as
playing,
well.
but yeah. But yeah, the plane gets shot down and the pilot tells you to go away while she just gets killed. And I reloaded that like 10 times to make sure like she didn't.
So,
Not out of
Yeah.
any real emotional
Hmm.
attachment, it's just like, fuck it, I want to save her.
Oh yeah,
Make
no,
sure
that
she's
was
nice.
hard. I had no EMP grenades.
she's a cool character.
Yeah, you need EMP grenades to stop the big things.
I
Otherwise,
think
it's a
you
real
played a
pain in
little
the
bit
ass.
of that game.
The only other thing
and-
to do that is just run around and use that, what is it, the big, the bomb thing you sort of throw around yourself, the typhoon thing.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I did.
Yeah,
the
just,
typhoon.
just spam that.
Which
one.
it took like 3 hours for Aaron to get the typhoon.
It's,
Oh
it's
yeah,
not
the
very,
first
it's not very
tutorial
useful.
level took me 4 hours to play.
Where usually it's supposed to take like 20 to 30 minutes.
Oh, I had one minigame where you have to throw a box and hit someone before you're allowed to kill them or take them down.
That did a bit,
It
that's
was
a
like
bit
tag.
difficult. Tag,
That was
you're
hard,
going to
yeah.
die.
That's why it took me so long.
No
Oh,
tag backs.
dear.
No tag backs. Okay, are we done?
Anyone have any projects they're working on?
Two Awful Guys, youtube.com/users/2awfulguys.
Updates and uploady things when they happen.
When they happen.
I was working
If
on
they happen.
cosplays. That was pretty cool.
Good for you.
Yeah.
I'm
I
working
just
on-
work full time.
Well, I'm gonna try to get a job this summer at like the library or maybe at a restaurant. So
Yeah, you are.
yeah, I want to put Madbird down as a reference for the library. And they'll
Yeah,
just be
so I
like,
know someone
"Oh,
who works at a library in
I
Australia.
worked in
That'll
the
help.
I worked in the Phoenix State Library.
I
This
don't
is how
live
we
in the
talk.
South.
Oh.
I live
Arizona's the
in
South.
Arizona.
Isn't Arizona in the south?
No.
Oh.
Isn't it just sort of in the
We're
middle?
right
or
next to
something?
California.
I
Yeah.
don't know
Oh,
where
okay.
that. I know where
East.
Florida is.
West.
I'm from
It's on one of the
Arizona.
things.
Yeah.
Oh,
Arizona.
Arizona's
Is it in the
basically
Simpsons
like
or
cowboy
Family Guy they refer
country.
to Florida as the penis of America? I don't remember.
Probably
Yeah.
both. They're both crap now.
Mm.
America's just
Yeah, terrible.
terrible. Short story.
Okay. that was the podcast. I've been Madbird. That's been Mitch.
Yo. Oh,
That's
bye.
been Aaron.
Whatever.
Hello.
That's been Hallward.
Bitches.
And that's all. No one else.
Good day, mate.
Oh, no. You waited
yeah.
to the end for
Sad.
that.
Do it again.
That's
Do it again.
spectacular.
Never.
Oh, I hate you.